Hey everybody, Roar the Lions UK, Matt and Ash here on the call for Cowboys at Lions on Thursday Night Football. Both teams on their second straight Thursday night. Both teams in must-win situations, their playoff chances. Either of them fall to about 10% with a loss, so it is basically last chance saloon here. Ash, how you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. Tried to nap a bit before this so I can have a bit of kip, but alas, the sofa did not allow me. So we moved, but you know, no only am I active after when I don't want to be. It seems Amar Ra's also active when he's not supposed to be with his ankle sprain. So that's one thing we have in common with him.
Love that. Many thanks to Big Airy subscribing on Twitch at Tier 1 for their 47th month. That's really impressive. Thank you so much. As we go off to Detroit, Michigan for Cowboys at Lions, and some news on the inactives for you to start off with the Lions. Khalif Raymond on the offense at wide receiver, Kayode Arashika, Hayden Rucci at tight end. On defense, Tyler Lacey and Mackay Wingo in defensive line, and Kirby Joseph at safety are no-goes. And as you've just alluded to, Ash, that means the big news for the Lions is the majority of the offensive line goes Taylor Decker, Graham Glasgow, but also Amon-Ra St. Brown, despite not practicing a week, is at least active, probably on a snap count, but huge news for the Lions.
It definitely is because not put a too fine point in it. If we didn't have Amara, even an 80% of him, this receiver core was gonna look weak. So I would say because we have JMO who did step up really well against the Packers on Thanksgiving. But other than that, you're looking at Tom Kennedy, Tesla, who I know obviously want to have a bigger role, but he hasn't really showed it to yet. Dominic Lovett, who hasn't really been active. And then Malik Cunningham, who's been called up from the practice squad in a shocking move. Would have thought it would be Kennedy, Jackson Meeks or Andrew Armstrong, who they signed on to the practice squad this week. But no, it's the former Louisville QB who gets the nod from the practice squad at receiver. So long story short, without Amon-Ra, it's JMO, it's maybe Tesla, and that's about it because, with Brock Wright going on to IR today as well, even the tight end room is looking depleted as heck right now. So we really need Amon-Ra. Just sad that obviously Kirby still can't be active. He's getting there. Hopefully he'll be back for the evening slate next week against the Rams, because otherwise it might be a rough old day then as well.
On to the Cowboys and actives, and one really big one here. So we already knew about a couple of these, including Tyler Guyton at left tackle, the defensive lineman Jay Torrey and Perry and Winfrey, the running back Jaden Blue, and the wide receiver Jalen Toll. But the massive one, from the Lions' perspective, is former number 1 overall pick Jadeveon Clowney does not go, and Ash, he hasn't lived up to being a first overall pick, but he's been a particularly productive player, especially when getting to the Cowboys. Had 2.5 sacks last week. That's a big miss.
It really is, yeah, because you look at some of the other guys they've got on that edge room. I know, obviously, we said Sam Williams will probably get the nod now at the starting role, but again, they're looking a bit bare at the edge room. Like, I know, obviously, you got the problem there, who's their leading sacker, but he's had his snap count cut back in recent weeks, so he might have to pick it up. He's not as good against the run as Clowney, because that's Clowney's big calling card. Basically, that if Marcus Davenport could stay healthy, you'd probably get Clowney. See him being out is a miss for them because, then they're looking at Houston, Land, Fowler, these sort of lighter edges who can't defend against the run as well. And hopefully that's something we can lean into, keep the run game into this, and then just keep the offense churning. Because, I know they obviously, for the first 11 weeks of the season, this defense was bad as hell. As soon as they trade for Quinnen and the one that I keep saying goes under the radar, Logan Wilson, it's got to turn things around. So it's not going to be an easy matchup against their defense. Them having Clowney out will make it easier for us because we can hopefully keep the outside zone going.
Many thanks to TJ2636 for the $5 super chat on YouTube. Says, hello all, one pride. How about them Buckeyes? I'll say it every time you give a super chat, my friend. Uh, I don't hate Ohio State though because I'm not a Michigan fan. I just have seen them live, so I'd love to go and watch Michigan and Ohio State at the Horseshoe at some point. I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, One Pride Worldwide says, I've got a weird feeling Micah Parsons won't play in this one. Yeah, me too. That will definitely not happen. Jonathan Foster says, big one, gents, let's do this. Attila the Huns in the building says, weird feeling that gets injured early. Don't know why, never normally have these feelings. I had that weird feeling, and I remembered that the Lions' defensive line doesn't really get pressures, so, if he does it, he's going to do it to himself. Patrick Svek says, hi guys, Wizard of War says, hi Ash, hi Matt. SW Line says, hi all white uniforms. Yes, we are. Thank you for noticing.
Yep.
Okay, Ash, what's the expectations for tonight?
They're low, to be honest. I think that it'll be like last week where the offense should hopefully be able to keep us in it, but this is a Cowboys offense that does like to do the explosives. We've got George Pickens on CD Lamb, so I'm expecting a repeat of last week for the most part. Let's just hope this time the refs can actually call not a touchdown correctly, and don't give the opposite head coach free timeouts on false starts, and hopefully the result will be different. But I'm expecting a bit of a shootout here.
It's kind of weird because part of me expects an offensive game, massively so. But the Cowboys' defense has just been so good recently that they've turned around from being a bottom 5 unit to being a top 5 unit. It doesn't give me confidence that the Lions are going to go and score a huge number of points. So we'll see what happens as the Lions are emerging on Thursday Night Football to acclaim. The boost for the Cowboys when they came out was loud. I am anticipating a loss. It's the first time this season that I've actually called a loss for the Lions, but it just feels that way for us at the moment, considering how we're playing. They've just won 3 straight out of the bye. We haven't looked like ourselves for a month and a half now, at least, with all the injuries that we've had. Amon-Ra's the only thing that gives me pause to change my mind, because I was looking at that team for the Lions on offense going, if Goff is under pressure early, where's his hot route? Who's he going to all the time? With Amon-Ra out, that feels difficult. With him back in, depends how many snaps he plays, but that gives us a chance. So before I can see the route, now I'm saying there's a chance, but it's thin. We've got to walk a tightrope here, and we've got to be utterly perfect to make this happen. So fingers crossed, keep the season alive, please. Come on.
Exactly.
How about you guys in the chat? How are you feeling about this one? What's your score predictions? We'd love to hear from you, as I'm going to try and get a quick bet builder in, a parlay, if you will, before we start. I have no idea what I'm going for, but I'm going to put something out there. Right, well, I've got my parlay on. I don't like it, but it will make me happy if it comes in. I'm not going to tell everyone what it is because I think they'd be disappointed in me, but there we go. All right, Thursday Night Football is going to go live in about 5 minutes' time with the kickoff. What do we have here? Attila the Hun says, home Lions win. Wizard of War says, if D plays like last game, it's over from the start. Agreed. SW Lion wants 21 personnel. Wizard of War says, the O can't carry us. Not playing like it has done on a down-to-down basis. Gets explosives, but can't destroy a team, unfortunately. Duncan says Dallas is no 10-foot tool beast. Their defense is soft on the pass. They do have 2 wide receivers who are all pro, which may seem important. Oh, man. TJ calling it 28-17 Cowboys. Jonathan Foster says Goff over on passing yards for sure, not the way I want it to go. You say that, but Goff hasn't actually been high in passing yards of late. I think a couple of games he's been a 75 yards of the half or something like that. SW Line says Dallas wants revenge for last year. Potentially true. I'm not sure those things actually matter for this season, but it definitely is going to be a speaking point for the coaching staff. I mean, how many of the Dallas team were actually here last year? It's a good third of that team wasn't here last year.
True.
Duncan says 2.5 points, we beat them on the line, the Phalanx. Oh, I love it. I haven't seen who's won the coin toss. I suspect it's probably not
It
happened yet.
hasn't. Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
And on Twitter, channeling the Raiders brass, just win Lions. I agree. Patrick says, I have no idea. I hope 30-21 Lions. If the Lions defense can keep this Cowboys offense to 21 points, I'll be 1, very impressed, and 2, pretty shocked.
Yeah.
Our defense is good, especially in the linebacker position. And you know what? I'm fairly happy with it as safety, and I'm okay with it on the defensive line. It's looking at DJ Reed still coming back from injury, and it's looking either Amik Robertson or Rock Ya-Sin against either CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens. That does not make me feel fantastic. That's the thing which is giving me plenty of pause. Because CeeDee Lamb on his own against DJ Reed is enough for me to think, I suspect that the Cowboys have the best of that matchup just marginally, even though DJ Reed is an extremely feisty corner, like Lamb's one of the best. I know he's had an up and down season with drops and stuff like that, but he's still got his. If it is Pickens against Amik, that's a massive mismatch.
Yeah.
Big Area says, I need a win to feel better next week in LA. I mean, if we don't win tonight, then that game is must win and we have to run the table with help. And playing in LA is going to be really, really tough against that team. I know they just lost to the Panthers, but you got to imagine that's an off day. And even then, they were able to score on offense. It's just they shot themselves in the foot a couple of times with sacks or fumbles or whatever. And then the defense had nothing. Teppo Korsalainen's in the chat from Finland. It's even later over there than it is here at 1:15 in the morning here. He says, I have zero confidence tonight, boys. He had enough confidence to watch the game live, though.
As the Cowboys won the toss and deferred, so we're offense is up first.
Oh, I haven't changed around the names. Oh no, we're home. We're home. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I had it right. All right. Attila the Hun says, Whiteside shuts Pickens down. I hope so. That would make me very happy. SW Lion says, I have little confidence in the coaches being able to adjust in game. We'll see. Big Airy says, I'll be in LA to boo Matthew Stafford's kids. Doing God's work, sir.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. They're showing Amon-Ra's pre-game workout at the moment. He looks good.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you to Dan Vandenberg on Facebook for following. Jonathan Foster says this one is a must-win. I know technically it isn't, but season riding on this one for me. We need, because it's any given Sunday, we need a one-game hiccup somewhere in our back pocket. If we can go 4-1 to go through, then having a one loss in our back pocket somewhere would be really nice, especially if we're going to have to play against the Bears in week 17. And is it the Vikings in week 18?
Bears.
Oh, okay. Anyway, kickoff is away and recovered at the 6. And coming forward up to the 30, getting all the way down to the 37-yard line. You must be ahead of me.
I forgot.
As always. It's always the way. It happens. All right. Lions on offense is Cologne in at left guard, as expected, for our Sheikah being out. That gives me some confidence, actually. I like Cologne. I think he's a high floor player. St. Brown is out there. Gibbs is out there in the backfield in shotgun. Goff takes a snap. One step drop, quick throw underneath. 2, Hammer St. Brown for a gain of 7. Is second down and 3. He's active, he starts. Is there a snap count? Don't know, but he's caught the very first pass of the game before going out.
It might be a snap count because obviously he's just gone off the field now, so it might be a thing where we're managing to snap slightly.
But I love that. Goes straight to him. Love it.
Yeah.
Gammon Grandpa is in the building as well. Says cheers from the Motor City. 2nd and 3 for the Lions. 42.5. Goff under centre. Dwelly in motion. Goff play action pass under pressure. Having to throw it away under that pressure, and it's incomplete. Well done by Goff under pressure and managing to throw that one away.
That was a clean win against Cologne right there.
No, that was Cologne trying to go upfield for the... Oh, sorry. My bad. I was going to say there was someone else got a clean win in there, but it wasn't. It was they were bailing upfield for the screen and did it kind of too early. Yeah. Anyway, 3rd and 3, and Goff changes the play, kills it, and takes a snap, and he's looking for Gibbs in the flat, and he's got men in front of him, and good blocking upfield to the 45, to the 40, and spins and gets down at the 37-yard line of the Cowboys. 1st down, Detroit. I'll tell you what, that's the sort of play that wasn't working for the last few weeks. It's a backward throw to Gibbs.
And that's better from Cologne there. On that ref, you can see him like sort of semi-driving his guy. Was it Cologne? No, it wasn't. It was
no.
It was Ratledge.
No, it wasn't. Ratledge was on the other side. It must have been Decker. Ratledge was when he came back inside. Anyway, Goff on the centre this time at the 38-yard line of Dallas. Play action again. And this time he's got a bit more time to throw. Checks down to Gibbs. He beats my man. Line back to the 20. Down at the 50, not down. Continues on down at the 12-yard line. Lions 1st down again, Ash.
Yeah, this kind of makes sense because now I have updated stats to say this. The Cowboys, I know they have said a bit of pickup, and this might include all the stuff from before they were good, but they are the 28th defense against short passes so far. We've kind of passed short 3 times, and it's worked as I've dropped my phone. Idiot.
Oh, almost could have broke for a touchdown there. Got slightly unlucky you couldn't get that one there. He beat Kenneth Murray cleanly in the field. And here come the Lions then at the 12. Tesla in motion right to left. Goff takes a snap play action again, looking for the end zone. Checks it down to the tight end. And he's down at the 8-yard line. 2nd down and 6.
Mm-hmm. For what it's worth, Tesla has been on the field for all offensive snaps so far.
Is that Ross Dwelly's first catch as a Lion?
It might be. I don't think he's got one before.
I don't recall him getting one before, but I didn't watch all of the Thanksgiving game. 2nd and 6 for the Lions, and Goff under centre this time. Ferks are in the game now. Amon-Ra checks into the backfield as fullback.
It's his second one. I think he had one.
Run play to Gibbs, and he's going to get blown up in the backfield here. Goes down at the 10 after a loss of 2. It's 3rd down and 8. First negative play for the Lions.
Yeah.
Donovan Uzaraku with the TFL.
Exactly. And I thought I was told he can't defend against the run. That's why the Lions won't look at him in the draft.
He just cleanly beat Decker.
Yeah.
Come on. Finish it off here. We need a touchdown here. 3rd and 8. Plenty of time to get this off from the 10-yard line.
Fuck off, for fuck's sake.
Goff.
It had to be him. It had to be that.
Getting pressure and goes down after a sack.
It had to be that motherfucker.
James Houston extends his team-leading number. And I knew it was coming before it happened. Hey. Houston just beat Sewell cleanly.
Yeah.
Going to be 4th and 19, 18 for the field goal attempt. 38-yard attempt from the left hash. It's where Jake Bates likes it. Good snap, good hold, straight through. And the Lions take an early lead. I tell you what, Ant talked about the importance of points in our first few drives and not going down too early. A 3-point lead after the first drive? I'll take it.
Yeah, same. It's the first quarter points we've scored in a while as well, so... but I'll take it. It's just we were doing so well. One negative play, and then Houston somehow managed to beat Seoul. Wonders will never cease.
What else do we have here? SW Line says they are a very stubborn team. When are they going to realise that they need to back out there? Yeah, Penne beat straight up. Jonathan Foster says, yeah. I mean, Penne is partly injured. That's always going to have to be borne in mind. Wizard also says, in what world does James Houston beat Penne one-on-one? Well, but that did happen while Houston was here. Houston's rushing the passer was never a problem, and we did hear that he was giving, tackles like Penne and Decker problems when he was here. But the problem was, we didn't feel like we could play him. And this is the result. He's been this guy all along. Big Airy says, it's fun that my live cable, I lag behind you guys, but on Prime I'm a play ahead, lol. That's the internet for you. Why do I lag behind Ash? I don't know. Does it annoy me? Maybe. Attila the Hun says, why do players I liked in the draft always look great against us as rookies? Yeah. All right, Ash, 3-0. I mean, I feared for us when they deferred to us that we'd go 3 and out, kick the ball back and go behind. So that didn't happen.
Yeah. Now we just can't go behind on this drive and let him score a touchdown, especially on an explosive play. Or I put it in there because I was to say that not on a fucking kick return touchdown either. Let's have some good kick coverage this week. So I was going to be very sad.
24 of you watching on this show. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Much appreciated. If some of you are not in the Discord channel, we'd love you to be there. If you've never done Discord before, it's really, really easy. It's just a little chat app, basically, but it's a great community we've built there. Links in the live chat. See you there. JSIX16 says, good first drivers. Jake Bates kicks off, and it's going to be recovered at the 5 and taken out to the 10, 15, 20, and coming left, 25, breaks inside, and a really nice tackle by number 33. That is Sione Vaki. And here comes the crybaby, Dak Prescott. Has most career yards for the Dallas Cowboys now, and leads the number 1 statistical offense in the NFL. Let's see what they do against this defense. Kills the play already, and I tell you what, it's loud in there. It is a Meek up against Pickens, and a running play to start off with to Javonte, and he was falling before the tackle happened after a 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6.
Nice little run fit by Branch there.
We can live with 4-yard gains on the ground. Play action this time, and throw to George Pickens, who had no one around him.
Harper's not looking good. That does not look good for Harper.
Shit. 1st down and 10, but that's Harper out.
Yeah.
He is not going to be playing any further part in this game. All right, well. Shit. So next up for the Lions at safety is going to be Daniel Thomas, probably.
Either him or Vontae Maddox. Either way, yeah. Oh,
didn't look good for Pickens either, that hit.
Yeah.
Head meet knee. SW Line says, when the season is over, I think MCDC needs to reconsider these physical practices over a 17-game season. Maybe time to scale it back. I mean, I don't know about you, Ash, but I haven't heard anything about the in-season practices being particularly physical. I think they've been managing their injuries already and for quite a long time.
Yeah, I agree. And hell, supposedly Patricia's were more physically taxing, according to some of the players. And not to be a jerk, but I doubt changing practice schedules would change what just happened to like Thomas Harper, for instance.
Yeah.
Like that happens. As it is Daniel Thomas in like at safety. Is it? No, it's Avante.
Yeah, it is Avante.
Javante. Okay.
Number 25. No, number 25. Sorry. 29. 29.
29. Yeah. This will probably mean 2 shell stuff, but the thing is, Cowboys are good against 2 shell and 1 high, so we're fucked.
We're fucked either way. It's the number 1 statistical offense. First down and 10 for the Cowboys. The Cowboys 47 under center and a fake and pressure up front, and it's thrown in the flat and a tackle by Derek Barnes. He gets him down after a big loss. That is a good start for the Lions on this set. Loss of 6 there, maybe? Second down and 6. Good hustle by Derek Barnes. We haven't seen very many good plays from him this season. That's a good one. Read it perfectly. Maybe that's only a loss of 4, maybe 5. Second down and 5, I'll call it. All right, here we go. Come on. At the 42-yard line now. Dak calls for it and gets it straight drop back. 3-step drop, looking deep over the middle. Complete to a tight end, number 87 for a first down.
Jake Ferguson. Oh, we got the pressure. We got the pressure there. It forced the throw, and it just
beat zone, didn't he? And the Cowboys have gone quickly there, snapped it, and they're going deep towards the end zone. Whoa, that's got to be a bit offensive pass interference. That's got to be offensive pass interference. Rock Ya-Sin looked like he was going to be in position to make that interception there, and he gets pushed away by the Cowboy.
Yeah, but of course they're not. Instead, they're just going to show us a replay of the play before. Yeah, sure. Great.
Second down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Dak in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Hand off to Javonte. And a good tackle for no gain.
Rock.
Third down and 10 now. But we're in that awkward position. Now, this is probably Brandon Aubrey territory anyway. But if they went... If they didn't convert this, or they got a few yards, they could be in 4 down territory here. Come on, Lions D. Third down and 9. Come on, Hutch. Dak. Odd formation for the Cowboys. And pressure by... Oh, almost picked. Incomplete towards Pickens. 4th down and 9. Is this Aubrey territory? We're going to find out.
I'd say it is.
So 58-yard attempt?
Yeah, 50. Oh, jeez.
It's close to a pick, this.
That is, yeah. Both Avante and maybe Rock could have got it.
I tell you what, that's Avante's all day. He should have that.
Yeah.
Quite disappointing.
We'll put it down to him being rusty.
Right, here's the 57-yard attempt from the left hash. Good snap, good hold, and Aubrey right down the middle. And it does have the legs. It is good. What a lovely kick. He is, and I said it in the pre-show, in the pre-game, one of the best kickers in the NFL. He's got such a leg on him.
Yeah. Just, it's amazing how the kind of picks him off randomly, obviously him being a former Notre Dame soccer player. Let's hope he's disappointed in this game and he's disappointed next week when Notre Dame quite rightly don't make the college football playoff.
We'll see on that one, shall we?
Mm-hmm. I'm just surprised that FSU, despite being shit, might actually make a bowl game because Kansas State turn down their sin there because they lost the head coach and they don't want to do it anymore.
Well, isn't it that they're still considering whether they want to turn it
No,
down?
they've turned it down.
They have
They've turned it down. It's official, yeah.
Surprised me they actually turned it down. Them considering it made sense, but doing it? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's one of them just because obviously their head coach retired. They just want to. They don't want to risk it because I know that if they get into one, they'll probably get destroyed, kind of like we did against Georgia a couple of years ago. So, like, yeah, we're just going to save ourselves. Someone else take that, and we'll just focus on getting ready for the new season under the new head coach.
SOB Line says, even though they got 3, holding them to 3 is a win. I agree. Shank7L says, went through the hands and bounced off the stomach as well about the potential interception. I agree. Should have had that. Attila the Hun says, Harper concussion protocol evaluation. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, he was concussed. no doubt about it.
Definitely. As obviously PFF's now got this stuff up. Decent grade so far, but Cologne 27.4 pass blocking grade so far because obviously that pressure he gave up.
Surprised me. Gammon Grandpa says, remember when Detroit used to lead the league in almost interceptions? Honestly, no. But only because
I do. Oh my god. The one player for that. Nevin Lawson. If there was such a thing as like stats in like almost interceptions, Nevin Lawson would have led it every single year he was with us.
Yeah, the less said about him, the better, I think, as a Lion. Immensely talented. Did not prove it. All right, here come the Lions back out on offense once again. Kickoff is towards the corner and received at the 7 and returned to the 25 of the 30. Tom Kennedy to the 40, to the 45, almost up to midfield at the 47-yard line. What a return for the Lions. Let's go.
Tom Kennedy's actually found a role on this team, hasn't he?
Yeah, but only until someone gets fit enough for him to go back to the practice squad. This is him. This is his career, and it's just going to be fills in. Looks amazing when he fills in, and he's going to go back to the bench.
Potentially, yeah. So the reason I'm saying it is because he had some good kick returns last week against Green Bay, as far as I could see, because obviously did 6 was at Villa. And that's a good one there. Like he might have found his role as just kick returner, kind of like token for them.
Goff under centre from the 47, takes the snap and hands it off to Montgomery. Gets down after a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Sam Williams flexing out there after a 2-yard gain. All right, sir. I see you. Granddad said, Matt, if Kennedy ran faster, he would have got a touchdown. Unfortunately, Kennedy doesn't have that gear, but it's still a much better return than some of the people we've had so far this season. Right, the 49-yard line, 2nd down and 8. Goff under centre again. Dallas looking to come after this. Play action, Goff under pressure, and Goff just throws it straight into the ground. Why are they continuing to play through this?
They believe it's a fumble.
It's not a fumble. That's not a fumble.
I know.
There's no way. It has been turned over to incomplete.
Good.
Replay has changed it to incomplete. Goff's arm propelled that into the ground so hard. Yeah. How on earth would that have been called an interception on the field? Interception fumble. Come off it. 3rd down and 8 in a really good position here for the Lions. Do you not want to waste this field position? Kills the play. Goff in shotgun. 1-on-1 down here at the bottom is JMO. And that's where Goff is looking and almost picked off after throwing to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He fell down. No flag. And this is going to be a punt. Really unfortunate. Let's see if that should have been a flag or not. Amon-Ra with a quick out and tried to release and lost his footing because Bland was a little physical there. Maybe that could have been a flag. Would have been a bit of a weak flag, but it could have been a flag. Punt here on 4th and 8 by Jack Fox. And now a flag is thrown because he called a fair catch and he's trying to return it. That's going to go back. 2 flags on the field. They better not pick this up. He flashed his hand. You can't do that. And the invalid fair catch call has been has been declined in favour of a holding penalty, which sets them back to the 4. But Dallas does take over on offence. Lions with a chance here to maybe force something in a short field situation, but can they? Can they? Grandizer wants to say that Ash's hair is perfect. It does look good. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys here. 7:07 in the first quarter. At the 4.5-yard line. And hands it off. Run up the middle. Gain of 2. 1.5 maybe. 2nd down and 8. Duncan Stewart says... Sorry.
So the Cowboys have already had 3 more QB hits on Goff than he took off all the last game.
Duncan Stewart says, fair catch stops you getting hit. It does, but it also means you're not allowed to advance the ball, and he tried to do that. 2nd and 8 from the 6.5-yard line. Let's have a look and see what happens here as Dak is in shotgun, takes a snap, 1-step drop, looking to the left-hand side, checks it down to Pickens, and that's a gain out to the 10-yard line. So that's going to be 3rd down and 4. Maybe 5. Chance for the Lions to get off the field here. 3rd down and 5. Come on, defense. Come on. Both teams in must-win situations. These plays are the big ones.
Come on,
Dak
overload him.
Dak trying to get things done here. 5 seconds to get this off. Dak under pressure in his own end zone. Going to get hit there. That's at the goal line. I don't think he got out. Is that a safety? It is a safety. The ball did not fully get out of the end zone, and that is a safety.
That is...
Let's have a look. Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's close. That's really close. The ball was out, and he withdrew a little bit further with his hand. Oh, that could be out of the end zone just. That's really close. Jack Campbell forcing that. With Hutchinson as well. Is this going to stand? It's so close. SW Line says, I don't think that's going to be a safety. I tend to agree. I don't think that's going to stand.
I'm going to Twitter because I want to find out.
So the ball, as he gets contacted there, that did not get out of the end zone. That is not in front of the white line. The ball is breaking the plane. That is a safety. That is going to stand.
Yeah, trust me. I know all about safeties. I get at least one a season.
The referee on the TV has said this should stand. The Lions are going to get a free kick coming their way with A 2-point extra on there. Tell you what, starting off at the 10-yard line and taking a sack in that situation, Dak Prescott, what
Fuck
are you
off!
doing?
To the referees, suck on that, you fucking twats. They're saying he's down at the 1-yard line.
That's unbelievable. That's ridiculous. That ball is not out of the end zone.
That's fucking bollocks.
That is not out of the end zone. I don't understand how you change that call. The referee on the TV is saying, I do not understand the call.
I tell you what, though, those lovely letters.
Ash, underrated. Kicking a punt here from the half-yard line makes it very, very hard for them to get out of here. This might actually be a better situation on offense for us. And the punt is out. Anger sends it skyward. What a beast of a punt that is to the 37-yard line. Well blocked by the Lions. Tom Kennedy comes upfield and to the Dallas Cowboys 43-yard line. I tell you what, that's better than we would have got on the free kick. We have to make them pay now.
Yeah, you know it's bad when even the aggregators on Twitter are saying it. I'm pissed.
I don't understand that call. That's absolutely outrageous.
Did I honestly just look up at my TV screen and see Harry fucking Redknapp on it? Oh my god, it is.
Absolutely outrageous that that's been overturned. Jonathan Foster said, look, it's close, but not certain, so you just can't overturn the call. No. I am certain that's a safety. The whole ball did not come out of the end zone. I am telling you right now. Duncan Stewart says we have to release Plan 9, the fembots at halftime. Some pheromones, they forget football. Is Plan 9 where we bring out JJ McCarthy as some effeminate femboy? Plan 9. It's not JJ McCarthy, it's his alter ego.
Oh, goodness. I need to Google something now. JJ, please someone tell me something.
Are you searching up like the gender change thing for him?
I'm trying to see if someone's...
We have the view now. Oh, yeah, that angle down the sideline shows it's not a safety. It's not a safety. I was wrong. They have just shown it on the TV. The whole ball is out of the end zone. I was wrong. Right, Lions start at the Dallas 42. Here we go. Goff in empty, in shotgun. Gonna have to get rid of this quick. Takes the snap and not able to get the chip. A quick pitch and catch to Gibbs, who manages to get himself about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6.
We have had a substitution on the offense. Christian Cologne has been benched in favor of rookie Miles Frazier.
Oh,
Frazier is in at left guard.
Might want to put that in the Discord channel.
I am doing so.
2nd down and 6 for the Lions at the 38-yard line. Goff in shotgun again, takes the snap, looking left, and a quick out to Anthony Ferkser for a 1st down. Come on. 1st down and 10, 4.5 minutes to go.
Our Discord's popping off. I'm not going to exactly say what some people have been saying in there, but
yeah, it's not
they
good.
have some idea. Yeah.
It's not good. 4.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Goff in shotgun again. It looks like a lot of his plays are in shotgun at the moment.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Dan Skipper, incomplete. There's a flag on the play. That's going to be for an illegal shift, I think. So Dan Skipper was flexed out as a receiver, and then we threw it to him, but no one else was ready for that.
Yeah, illegal shift. I just look up at my TV screen. I see that. Like, the play, great. Screen to Dan Skipper, great. I just looked up at no one but Goff, and Skipper was moving. I'm like, bloody hell.
I tell you what, Skipper not catching that ball was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Grandizer says, Ash, can you repeat which player was benched to the left guard? Yes, Tristan Colon was benched.
Yeah.
1st and 15 after a 5-yard penalty for an illegal shift. Now at the 37-yard line with Tom Kennedy in motion and play action and blocks up pretty well. Throws to Gibbs, but pursuit from the backside, and there's only a gain of 3 there for the Lions. That's going to be 2nd down and 12.
Why have we gone conservative? Why have we gone conservative?
It's because Goff is facing a lot of pressure up front and he's trying to get the ball out of his hands quickly.
Do you want a slant route or something? Not this.
That's okay. It's only 2nd down and 12. 2nd down.
Better.
2nd down and 13, then Goff in shotgun takes a snap, 2-step drop, looks left for a slant route to Amon St. Brown, and he's going to get a 1st down and more to the 15, to the 10, and down at the 7. Great run by Amon St. Brown, and 1st down and goal now. Come on, Lions. They have played very well so far, the Lions. Both offense and defense. Can they finish it off, though? 2nd opportunity down at this end of the field. 1st down and goal at the 7. At the 8, correction. Goff under centre. Takes a snap. JMO in the end around. Lots of blockers out in front. Touchdown, Lions! Oh, they're calling it out of bounds.
They're calling him out of the 1.
Out of the 1. I thought that was in for sure. He should have scored there. He had the blockers out in front. There's no reason for him to go out of bounds there. He's saying it's a touchdown. Let's have a look.
Whether that foot just touches. Yeah, the foot just touches out.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, out of the 1, 100%. Second down and goal. Goff under centre. Takes a snap and hands it off. Nice block up front. Gibbs! Touchdown, Detroit.
Gibber!
Oh, we needed that, Ash. Come on, baby.
Gibber!
They don't get the safety. They do convert a short field into a touchdown.
Yeah. We'll take it. And again, don't want to jinx the guy because I noticed it's just one drive. Didn't really notice Miles Frazier in the best way.
Yep.
Like, didn't really do anything wrong on that drive.
I'll tell you what, though. Who got the crackback block there to spring Gibbs for the touchdown? Tate Ratledge.
Who got the really good block against James Houston on that end around to Jameson Williams? Amon St. Brown.
PAT is good. 10-3 Lions. Oh, we have needed this. Oh, Detroit Rock City. Let's go.
That's definitely going to help give us his PFF grade. It's also going to help my fancy teams. Let's look at the defense. Or long may this continue. DJ Reed on a 90 PFF grade right now.
Attila said, told you Frazier was what was missing. Well, we hope so.
Yeah.
Patrick says, nice drive. Attila the Hun says, me and Ash on the same wavelength. Pastor Milan says, imagine if Goff got the time that most quarterbacks are getting. Shank says, I will take points off that sack. Hell yeah.
He is currently, let me have a look. Monk's page. This is not up to date, obviously, because it doesn't have all the stuff. Currently, PFF is crediting Goff with a 2.22 second time to throw. Dak is getting at least half a second more on average with 2.79.
W Line says, I think not getting the safety may have been a blessing in disguise. They got a short field and took advantage of it. That is what I was postulating, hoping for at the time. But there we go. Shank7L says, you are too young to know that song. Detroit Rock City is a great song. And a lot of my contemporaries have been getting their Spotify Wrapped in the last couple of days. Many of my friends have ages apparently ranging between 60 and 75 because of their listening habits obviously being in the 60s and 70s. So, you know, most of my listening comes from the 70s and 80s onwards. I listened to a lot of Pink Floyd. I went and saw a Pink Floyd tribute act last week. Embarrassingly, I went and watched the Wish You Were Here 50th anniversary tour for Aussie Pink Floyd. And then the lyrics of Wish You Were Here came up in a pub quiz the next day, and I did not get it. They were obscure lyrics. They were obscure lyrics as part of the song. They weren't. Also, for a Pink Floyd song, very wordy. The majority of Pink Floyd's instrumental, obviously, but there we go.
But we have a reputation to uphold on this podcast about being good at pub quizzes.
We came 17th of 25, but we have 5 members versus everyone else having 10. Okay. So I was pretty happy with it. I did fumble a couple of questions, though, including one, which I'll tell you about in a minute. As the kickoff is away for the Lions and recovered at the 7 and being brought forward by Turpin on a sideline. And good tackle by Sione Vaki again with Trevor Nowaski cleaning it up. So here comes the Cowboys. The category is, the answer is a number. Yep. And the question is, which book is blank leagues under the sea?
I want to say it's 2,000. It's either 2,000 or 20,000 leagues under the sea. 20,000 final.
20,000 is correct. I said 10,000 and I was an idiot. Good run by Javonte and good tackle in the end, but he got himself about 7 yards, maybe 6 on that run. 2nd down and 4. Come on, Lions. PK Jr. saying 40,000. No, sir. 20,000 leagues under the sea. But yeah, I embarrassingly, to my shame, because one of my dad's favourite books, I thought it was 10,000. Anyway, 2nd down and 3. And Dak hands it off again for a run. And it's a good tackle by Aiden Hutchinson coming around the backside. Mm-hmm. Gain of 1.5. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Grow up. Many thanks to all of you who are watching along with us. It is 2 a.m. here in the UK, and we're glad you're here. 3rd and 1. Chance for the Lions defense here. What's Dak going to do with this? Fake toss, going to throw, and does throw it to Wareham Flournoy. Or Flanoy, as he's called on the coverage.
Yeah. Malcolm was in on that snap.
I saw, yeah. Always interesting to see 44 out on the field.
Yeah.
Here comes Dallas again, then at the 43-yard line now. Under center is Dak. Tight end goes left to right, and a handoff going that way. And Anzalone flying around the corner for a tackle. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
To the surprise of no one, Carpenter has been ruled out with his concussion.
Grandad says, what about 70s glam rock that UK stuff I really like in the Northern Soul? Northern Soul is not me. Unfortunately, I just don't know about it. It's not that it's not for me. 70s glam rock I like very much. The Sweet and something like that, you know, good fun. Shank says Dark Side of the Moon is a classic. Yes, Dark Side of the Moon is fantastic. Wish you were here really grew on me as I was listening to it to watch that show. But my favourite has always been The Wall. The Wall is an absolute classic. SW Line says Dark Side of the Moon may be the greatest album of all time. For me, the greatest album of all time is Rumours by Fleetwood Mac.
That is a shout.
Gammon Grandpa says the Minnesota loss really hurts. There's a few on our board this year that really hurt us ones we could have done. You know, PK Jr. says them and Dose of Dion are the hardest workers in Detroit Lions media that ask for the least recognition. Dose is a good dude. Micro Mike is my guy and will be for a long time. He has been the most generous to us. Loved meeting him in real life and everything he does with Herman Moore and all those guys. And, you know, how they looked after me when I went over there. That was really, really cool. PK Jr. says, I'm hoping this game activates the full Hutchinson. If Hutchinson goes nuclear, this could really be something, but we haven't seen that Hutchinson for some time, and in this game he's continuing to get double and triple teamed and chipped and what have you. It's really, really hard for him out there.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's technically going up against two. The reason it's happening as well is because he's going up against two backup tackles in a way, because I know Terrence Steele isn't when he's an actual starter, but he should be a backup. They were idiots to pay him $84 million when they did. And then obviously Guyton being announced is going up against a 7th round pick from last year, Nate Thomas from the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Should be, and considering what we're paying him, should be expecting to see him a bit more. Like Parsons got through double teams in that last week.
Yeah.
Hate being that guy, but it's true.
End of the first quarter then, Lions lead 10-3, Goff 7 of 10 for 77, Gibbs 3 for 18 and 1 on the ground, 3 for 3 for 32 through the air, Amara 2 of 3 for 33. For the Cowboys, Dak 5 of 7 for 33, Javonte Williams 6 for 18, and why have I forgot? Jake Ferguson 1 of 1 for 19 is their leader in receiving yards. Ash, I'll tell you what, great first quarter on all sides of the ball for the Lions.
Yeah, pretty much. Like this drive now for the Cowboys, they are driving a tiny bit, but so far so good. Like the only real complaint we have is that the safety got overturned, but that's correct, it seems. So far so good. May it continue. Let's keep continuing stuff in the run and forcing Dak to go to slant routes.
Oh, actually, I'll call that after this drive here. So this play, Dak blitzed and gets rid of it quickly to Flournoy, and he gets tackled by Rock Ya-Sin after a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Another chance for the Lions defense here. SW Lions says, guys, didn't they move Hutch around more in his first 2 seasons? It seems like he's always in the same place, which makes him an easy mark to be double teamed. We definitely don't put him over the centre or anything else like we used to do. We used to bring him inside a bit, and I do think that is something we should be looking at. But I do wonder whether his injury is something they've looked at and said, we'll play you from here and have a consistent thing that we think is okay for your leg. I don't know, but 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, sorry. From the 48, and Dak 2-step drop and quick throw out to Lamb, and he managed to beat Amik. It could have been stopped for a 4th down.
It's not Amik. It's
number 21. Amik.
I swear that was...
It's Amik.
Ah.
Rock was on the outside against Flournoy, but Amik was the one who came inside and missed the tackle.
Sorry. Fuck's sake. Oh.
It's a shame. Amik could have had that, but never mind. 1st down and 10, 14 minutes to go in this first half, and it's an end around, and he is so quick to up him. What a tackle by Vontae Maddox. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
Amik does have some history with the Cowboys, obviously being a former Eagle.
Oh my God. The commentary talking about the safety injury for us, Thomas Harper. He said he was having to grab the railings to walk down the tunnel. Whoa.
Shit.
2nd down and 6 here for the Cowboys. Dak gonna run it and coming inside. Then a good tackle by Brian Branch after a gain of 3. Another chance here for the Lions. This is going to be 3rd down and 3.5. Call it 4.
That makes me sad because obviously I've really championed him, and I want him back next season, please. So please don't have like a Tyrell Williams level concussion.
PK Jr. also saying, speaking of Hutch, didn't he used to perform better in a 2-point standing stance? Why is he lining up in the dirt? I think he's at his best when he's using variety. I don't think he's better at either one. I just think you mix it up with him. At the 30-yard line, and a little pitch to Williams. Runs into his own man, but gets the 1st down after a gain of 3.5. That's frustrating that he managed to make that. Lions had another chance there to blow that up.
Mm-hmm. Should have been tackled for like 2-yard gain. I think Malcolm just missed a tackle there.
It came inside him. It's just good blocking and a nice run, actually. But Dak almost dropped the snap. Right, at the 25-yard line of Detroit now. Weak eye and play action and pressure, throw and complete to Brevin Spann-Ford. I think Avonte Maddox thought he was going to have that 2nd down and 4 after a gain of 6 here. Let's have a look at this again. Mohammed was the one closing in, and Spann-Ford, Avonte Maddox tried to hit him in the back and didn't quite get it right. Second and 3. And handoff, run up the middle. Good tackle. Another one by Malcolm Rodriguez. For a gain of 2, it's going to be 3rd and 1. Another chance for the Lions on 3rd down. But it is 3rd and short. And that was Davis there, the second running back. Come on, Lions. Get the sack. Get a TFL. Lions lead 10-3. Lots of men in the backfield here, and it's a sneak, and Dak just has it. Completely took the Lions by surprise there. Should be expecting that, but they were not, and it's 1st down and 10. Frustrating they didn't expect that, Ash.
Exactly, yeah. Especially since we were so good against it, against the Bears, for instance, really got to back-to-back stop some QB sneaks, but...
1st and 10 again then for Dak at the 15 now, inside the red zone. Play action. Dak throwing for the end zone. Incomplete. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of contacts there between Flournoy and Branch.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the ball was probably uncatchable.
Branch is not 100%. You can tell by the way he's moving right now.
He's ginger.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 10. 10 minutes to go in this 2nd quarter. Dak with Turpin in motion and a screen and broken up. Oh, it would have been a big loss for the Cowboys if he'd caught that ball, but he did not. Instead, it's 3rd and 10. Ash, huge chance here.
Definitely. Hold on to 3, please. 50, please.
This is a 4th 3rd down of this drive, if my memory serves me right. Can they hold them? Come on, big chance. Dak trying to get them lined up. It's struggling with 2 men in motion. Dak in empty. 3 seconds to get this off. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Looking over the middle. Gonna go down! It's
AQM.
Al-Qadim Mohammed. Welcome back, sir.
Just can completely just beat Nate Thomas off the snap around the edge.
Thomas didn't even look at him.
Yeah. The thing is, if AQM didn't get it. Hutch was just about to get it.
Yeah. So 4th down and 19. The field goal is coming from the right hash.
What the fuck?
And it is...
How the... That does not... That defies fucking physics.
Why?
The angle I just saw, it looked like it hit the cross, like the upright, and like went, like spun around it like that.
Nah, it just went inside the upright.
Did it?
Yeah.
So I swear, when I was watching it, it looked like it hit the upright and decided to go whoop around it, like because the spin.
It looks.
I was like, what the?
The way it looked like it hit it like a knuckleball almost, but
yeah,
no, that was fine. Tell you what, the Lions defense putting on a bit of a clinic tonight, especially against the number 1 ranked offense in the NFL.
Yeah.
They are not allowing them very much.
Give me a sec. So what I can do? Please tell me this works. Live scoreboard. Currently, according to one of my things, we are allowing negative 0.49 EPA per play.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. In comparison, our offense is currently at net 0. That's because of the sack, and that the sort of sack yardage is lost us about 1.5 points in EPA, and then the legal shift also lost us 0.63.
All right, so Lions 4 points up with the ball, 9 minutes to go. I think it's going to be hard for us to close out the first half here. So instead, I think we should be looking to get 2 possessions in this time. So can we score quickly, I think becomes the thing for me. If you're looking at trying to time up the drives, go and score a touchdown quickly if you can. It's 10-6. If you can score a touchdown here, make it a 2-score game, the Cowboys are going to get the ball out of the first half. You don't really want to be within a score. That's going to be the best way to do things. A field goal will be acceptable too, as Fletch Lives Daily checks in from Florida, says, "Go Lions." Hey, Fletch. Hope you're well, man. SW Lions says, the nice thing about that sack is it came without a blitz and it was quick. But as Ash rightly said, that's what happens when you're going against a backup tackle at left tackle. Come on! Lions get up above 50% in playoff probability if they win tonight.
According to Twitter, on that sack, Terrence Steele went onto Dak's leg. Dak did limp off the field. Not currently if he looks in the medical staff, but something to keep an eye on, that he might be a bit ginger. Oh, what a tackle.
Received at the 3-yard line and brought forward by number 25. And like you say, a great tackle. Then he slams him into the ground.
Yeah.
Brevin Spanford, how have you not been flagged for that, sir? At the 28-yard line of Detroit. I'm amazed that hasn't been flagged.
Same.
Fletch says, let's get Demo involved in this drive. I hope so.
He is in currently. On this first snap at least.
I've just come out of the coverage there. Okay. Amon-Ra, J-Mo on the right-hand side. Amon-Ra now coming over to the left-hand side. At the 29-yard line, Goff under center. And play action. Looking deep down the field. Well protected is Goff, and he just turfs it towards Amon-Ra.
Mm-hmm.
Don't love that. When you're that well protected, please can we do something positive?
Exactly.
I tell you what, the crowd reaction says it all properly. Oh, J-Mo should have gone.
It's one of those small ones, but yeah, a few false started.
Yeah, that's fair. He hasn't been taking particularly many practice reps. I can allow him that. 2nd and 15. The pass protection was so good on that rep. Come on, Lions. Goff in empty. Checks it down to Gibbs, who spins and gains himself 13 And it's going to be 3rd and 2. Nice recovery by the Lions. Good throw. That sort of Texas route or slant route, whatever it happens to be, is so effective. It is a little in and out for Gibbs. Run it every time. Run it every time, throw it every time, until they can stop you and it opens up something else.
Yeah.
3rd and 2. Montgomery in the game. Gibbs out. Amamara in motion left to right. Goff takes it. They're offside, surely. Goff goes for it deep towards Jamer. That's a flag! That's a flag! That's got to be a flag! He held him! And there's no flag for offside.
These refs can suck my leg.
They are offside.
Yeah.
There's no flag for DPI and there's no flag for offside, and the Lions' offense are going. This is reactionary and this is dangerous. Do not go for this. Just punt.
They are.
Just punt. This is so dangerous. They are punting. Thank God. Thank you, Ash. I can't believe they've missed 2 flags on that play. That's ridiculous. Fox to punt and gets it away clean. And there's a clear win by the gunner. And it means that... And the ref suck chant is going out as it's fair quarter 21.
Yeah, that's...
They definitely got into the neutral zone. One of the commentators just said, I think it got snapped before they got into neutral zone, slowed it down. They did not. They were in the neutral zone. So, absolutely egregious.
But I swear there'll probably be a call later that'll go our way, and then whenever we mention the refs, the Cowboys fans will be like, but you got this call. That's the most brilliant sound in the world.
It wasn't even just like his head was offside. Like, foot, arm, shoulder, everything was offside there. I don't understand. SW9 saying this is outrageous. The thing is, we're going to have a hard enough time winning this game without the fucking referees. Never mind against them.
Yeah.
And the throw to Jamo, I mean, he's clearly being held before the catch.
You know, it's, well, Jeremy does not like usually playing the referee card. But he's just tweeted, "Are we in Arlington? I'm confused."
Oh, that's a nice stat. First quarter of the game, Jahmyr Gibbs falls 7 missed tackles, the most of any player in the first quarter this season.
Very handily. Gibbs' explosion of the past couple of weeks is very handily carrying me into our fantasy playoffs in the Roar of the Lions League.
All right, here come the Cowboys then. No, how come the Lions? Sorry. No, Cowboys. What am I on about? Ugh. At the 21-yard line.
That's just a good play design.
And play action. Deep drop throws. And great throw. Good tackle by DJ Reed. CD Lamb deep down the field for a first down. 10-6 ball game. Dallas driving for the lead here. That would feel like a kick in the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, DJ Reed just gets burned on that.
And then Branch just absolutely fucking kamikaze onto back.
I love the referee in Dak's face going, no, that's clean. At the 42-yard line of Detroit, 1st and 10.
Oh!
Dak, play action. Oh, oh, that's a fumble. That's a fumble.
Yeah, that's a lateral. That's a lateral. That should count as a lateral.
That is a lateral. I'm sorry, but that ball's going backwards. Hutchinson misses the sack. Dak throws it away. Is there a receiver in the area? And then let's have a look. That's a fumble. Throw the challenge flag. Throw the challenge flag. There's no end to that play, so it just has to stop. They are walking him back.
It's 2nd and 26. They're saying it's second. Yeah. It's fumbled. Yep. They're going to get a fumble. Recovered by Ferguson.
Well recovered by Dallas in that instance, because, man, that was close. 2nd and 26 then. Come on, Lions defense. Got to hold up here now. Dak takes a snap. 2-step drop, looking for a quick throw to the left-hand side to Lamb, and it's going to be a gain of 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 20. Can we keep them out of field goal range here? I enjoy people doubting that they were going to give it the fumble, because eventually they did, which, you know, goes against everything else we've seen in this game so far. Come on. 3rd and 20. Hold them here. Third and 21 at the Dallas 46. 5 seconds to get this play off. Dak takes the snap in shotgun. Pressure. Dak retreating. And now Ferguson hit by Amik Robertson and recovered by Punch.
Again, you know what I'm about. I don't know this again, and they take it off the bigger sheet to bringing up Villa. This feels like the Villa game yesterday.
Oh, it wasn't Amik. It was Campbell with the peanut punch.
Was it Campbell? Oh, fair.
He held on to the Amik hit.
Yeah. But yeah, so this feels like the Villa game to me yesterday, because yesterday the referee in that game for Villa was very bad. But Villa overcame it, got a good result. Now a 3rd in the league. Hell yeah. But yeah, this actually might be the kind of win we need, where we just overcome the adversity of the refs giving us doing some BS, going up against a good team that we always have issues against, and we still cut out a win.
Here we come then for the Lions. 1st down, run to Gibbs, trying to get to the outside. Does not really get it. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Flag on the play. Hold on the Lions.
Fun fact, the Lions are 6-1 when they're forced to turnover this season.
Skip on a backside, and yeah, big hold. Big hold. 1st down and 20. 6 minutes to go.
Tate, full start. Twerked his little ass.
1st down and 25. Burn all the clock.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
How do you deal with 1st and 25 as a defense? I just like, how much room do you give?
Yeah.
Here comes Goff.
Tesla.
And a catch by Tesla, and down at the 40-yard line. Nice gain on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 13?
2nd and 17.
Okay, 8-yard gain. Fine. Still a good gain. That's a 1/3 of the yards. Get that every time, you'll be fine.
Now's the time to take a shot, honestly. Yeah, that works. I'll take that.
Goff, play action, looking deep. Going to throw deep. Caught by Jameson Williams for a first down and more. Out down to the 35-yard line of Dallas. What a conversion. And after 1st and 25, hell fucking yeah, guys. JMO is so precise. Oh. PK Jr. says, have we ever scored off a turnover? I honestly can't understand the 6-1 thing. It's because we get turnovers against bad teams. As Goff takes a snap in shotgun, pressure coming off the left-hand side, throws deep towards the end zone. Incomplete towards Jameson Williams. 2nd down and 10.
We usually don't, but I think it's more just the fact that teams naturally, after they do a turnover, most of them do go slightly conservative their play calls. Even if we don't score on that drive, I would be surprised if I look through and I see that the next drive that their offense has after, it's a punt or something. They're not getting full points, and those things just add up.
All right, 2nd down and 10. 4:36 to go in this first half. Need to get the play off here.
Go on!
Hands it off to David Montgomery. Run up the middle, blocking. He gets through, and he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit.
Fuck yeah. And what's that stat? The Lions are usually, I think they're still undefeated when both Gibbs and Monty scored touchdowns.
This game feels different. This game feels very different.
That is the fucking Monty we used to use. Like the past couple, like this far season, he'd go up into one of the guards' arses and he won't be able to get it. This time, that's what we want.
Just a couple of missed tackles and he's off to the races. Fight through it. Score 16-6 pending PAT. Which is good. 17-6, Ash. I tell you what, this is looking pretty tasty.
Yeah, it really is. Oh God, we needed that. I think Demo needed it as well because I don't know how much people agree with the sentiment, but I know there has been some people in the fandom / in the podcasting round that have said that Demo should be cut at the end of the season. But we just needed that.
I think cut is too strong a word. Is he out of contract at the end of the season, or does he have one more?
He signed an 2-year extension,
last year. So he got one more year.
So you got one more year, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll double check now, but I believe that's
11-point lead for the Lions. Beautiful.
Oh, no, he's got 2 more years under contract.
Oh, wow.
So next season, we're on the books for let's say 8.4 mil rounding. And then the year after 2027, we are on the books for him for 10.2 mil.
That's a lot.
But we do have only 2.5 mil of dead cap if we do cut him. So we could save 7.7 if we cut him at the end of next season.
TJ2636 with a $5 super chat. Thank you, TJ. It says Ohio State is going to spank Indiana in the Big Ten Championship.
I hope not.
It probably will happen, though.
Yeah, probably will, but I hope it doesn't. I really like Indiana.
Jonathan Foster saying, haven't they been near rock bottom for points of turnovers this year? I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, we have been. That has been one of my gripes, hasn't it? It's been that and kick coverage. Those have been my 2 gripes this season.
I am here for Christmas wrapping. Hell yeah. What a song. Maybe my favourite Christmas song pretty much ever. Do you know Christmas wrapping?
Yeah. It's not my favourite, though. My favourite is... technically, it is a Christmas song, but it's not. Jonah Louis.
Yeah, fair.
Just love it.
All right.
Ooh,
Kickoff is
interesting.
away towards the left-hand side, recovered at the 8 and brought out to the 20, 25. Turpin trying to get to the right-hand side, and a gap there, and there's
Please
a
tell me
flag.
that's...
Oh, that's Jake Bates with
And
a big doo-doo on his head there. Uh-oh. Jake
thank
Bates
God
looks
those football
hurt there.
She's enforced to the at the 20. Bates seems to be good. His brother does play defensive end for Kansas State, by the way, and I think he's coming up next season, so keep an eye on him.
Don't know, he just seemed to hit his head hard on the turf.
Yeah.
Can't really afford Bates going down.
Yeah.
Right, Dallas then, after a holding penalty, it's going to set them back to the 20-yard line. Flournoy in motion. Dak looking to throw that way. Now coming back underneath to Williams, who's trying to beat DJ Reed and gets a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 6, correction. Grandize says the waitresses. Yes, good knowledge.
That touchdown for Monty broke the Emmitt Smith and Moose record for most games of running backs US both scoring a touchdown in the same game 15 times now.
Love it. 2nd down and
That's
5.5.
Good play call. That's just a good play call.
Under center, 4-step drop, quick throw outside to Lamb, who beats DJ Reed, asks for a block, but he does not get it, and then Lamb hit by 2 different people. Lamb asking for help, doesn't get it.
Per Jeremy, Bates to the locker room.
Yeah. We don't have a backup kicker.
We're going for 2 every time, boys.
Well, maybe we can give it to Tyleek Williams instead of Sue. Dak hands this one off, and Hutchinson on the backside pursuit gets it, and they only stops him for a 3-yard gain. Oh man, not Fox. It looked bad live.
No, yeah, Bates. Yeah,
that's
not Bates. Fox can probably do the kickoffs, but yeah, if we're either going for 2 after every touchdown, or we're going for every 4th down, basically. Well, we're not going for field goals.
Yeah, 49-yard line, 2nd and 7. Dak in shotgun. Lamb in motion on the left-hand side. Fake handoff.
Fuck off!
Drop, looking for a deep throw. Looking for everything towards George Pickens. One-handed attempt, and DJ Reed was too aggressive on that, and that is DPI, and it is legit.
Oh, no. Offsetting. Jake Ferguson, illegal shift.
Yeah, DJ Reed got done. Hands to the face.
Was it hands to the face? Yeah. I read illegal and for illegal shift. Hands to the face, have a look.
That saves Detroit big time. That 2nd down and 7, we go back. Yeah, hands to the face on Hutchinson. 2nd and 7 again with 2:25 to go in this first half. Come on, Lions. At the 49-yard line again. Dak Prescott in shotgun. Takes a snap. A handoff up the middle. And a tackle. He fought through the Jack Campbell one. Gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Big down here. Probably 4 down territory for Dallas, I would have thought. At midfield. Going to go to the 2-minute warning. All right, Lions. What do you got? What do you got for us? I'll tell you what, Dak's going to be upset.
Bates is back in the locker room.
Sorry? Bates is back.
Bates is back. Unclear what his status is. This is per Jeremy just.
Back in black. Oh, this is a good advert for Hutchinson. That's awesome. Yes, Hutch.
Yeah, Justin Rogers also confirmed that currently his helmet's not back on though, so so the evaluation of him might still be going on.
Grandad says one of my favourite Christmas holiday songs is this one, even though it's my least favourite holiday. Percy Faith in his orchestra and chorus, We Need a Little Christmas. I do not know that song. I wish I could have Uber Eats right now, but it's 2:30 in the morning.
Don't tempt me. I got paid 2.5 hours ago, and I'm very tempted. But I also pretty much need to go to sleep as soon as the game's over to
Me
get
too.
up at 7:30 for work.
I'm not doing that. I'm not starting till 1. Although I have 2 calls before I start work, which is annoying.
Mm-hmm. Bates has got his helmet back on. We are Gucci.
We are a go. Big Area says, cold one here tonight. Got the heated blanket going already. It is about freezing here. My car was frozen driving home after work, which is not great.
Yeah, it's freezing here in Birmingham.
Would I rather have David Bailey or Caden Proctor? That's a great question. And I'll answer it as we come out of this. 3rd and 4. For Dak Prescott in shotgun. Takes the snap. And Hutch kind of comes inside, but it's a little slant to Lamb for a first down.
Turpin.
Not Lamb. Turpin.
Cavante Turpin. David Bailey. And they give me the Northwestern left tackle in the 2nd round.
Yeah, I think I probably would go for that as well. Right, 1st down and 10. No urgency here for Dallas now. 1:40 to go. Dak takes the snap. Hutch with a wicked spin move. Dak throwing for it all. Meek was a bit aggressive there, but Lamb asking for a flag doesn't get it. Oh no, Lamb asking for it to be inbounds, actually.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. At the 43-yard line would be a 60-yard attempt from here. Dak with a quick throw looking for Pickens and gets it. 8-yard gain. 3rd down and 2. Flags? Flag.
Face mask on the Cowboys. You can see you just see him going to the ref like trying to get the.
Let's hear the call. Oh yeah, big face mask.
Why shot and harm? I'm like,
Very clear. So instead of 2nd down and 2, it's going to be 1st down and 25.
Second and 25.
Thank you. All the way back now at the 42-yard line. 1:19 to go, and suddenly the Cowboys might want to kill clock here. Dak all on his own. Oh, Hutchinson got slammed and throw to CD for a 10-yard gain, 3rd and 15. Hutch got ruined.
He did, yeah. Timeout.
Timeout, Detroit. Timeout Detroit. Love that. Lions being aggressive here on defense. Apparently, where Big Aries is, it's minus 10 Celsius and it feels like minus 14.
Jesus.
That's 14 and 6 in Fahrenheit, respectively. 3rd and 15 after the timeout. Terrence Steele ruining Hutch. But then has a second go at him, and that seems unnecessary. Would love a flag there. 3rd and 15. Do the Cowboys get this? It could be 4-down territory. It could be field goal territory if they get some yardage here. Dak in shotgun. Takes a snap and pressure. Throw over the middle. Oh, he gets through some tackles and he does get 9 yards. No, more than that. 11 yards. It's 4th and 4 and they're going for it. They're taking the points. Field goal unit coming on. This is a win for the Lions to hold them to 3 field goals and a half. Detroit timeout again. Love it. I love it. This is much better by Detroit in timeout taking. Noteworthy.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's obviously a big hopefully, someone asks Dan about it in the post-match presser. Just like, fair play to you, timeout usage has been better. Can you talk us through what you've done to improve it? It might just be, oh yeah, I've got Mawson up in the booth. He's helping me with that. But just nice to know to pursue.
4th and 4, a 5-yard penalty on the Lions will give them a first down if it happens. Snap's good, holds good. Kick is drifting, but it is good.
Jesus.
All right, so it's 17-9, and the Lions have 50 seconds after the kickoff and a timeout to tack on some more points.
Mm-hmm.
SW Lions says, totally agree with you, Matthew. Good clock management by Dan Campbell here. My whole shtick is I want to call out the shit and I want to praise the good, especially when we've called out the shit on the same topic and then it gets fixed. You need to be balanced and you need to call out good stuff when it happens because sometimes it's too easy to get down on how bad things are sometimes. PK Jr. says, I missed the beginning of the game. Dallas is after the half. That is correct, sir. And that kick is pulled and received at the half-yard line. And coming inside is Tom Kennedy down at the 26-yard line.
Sailors.
Number 25? Oh, yeah. Yeah, 25. Sorry, my mistake. Ignore me. I need to anyway. It's fine.
Not on purpose most of the time. I'm just busy just calling my shit.
Dallas have had the ball for 7 more minutes than we have so far in this game. Can't keep that up. 45 seconds and a timeout for the Lions then. From the 26, Goff takes the snap, looking for throw. Quick out to Amon-Ra St. Brown, gets out of bounds. After a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5, clock stops.
Bates is kicking into a net on the sideline. Looks like we're going to try and just get
into field goal range.
In field goal range.
SW Lions says he shouldn't have run that back. They could have got it at the 25. Where he caught it, it would have been marginal as to whether it would have gone out of bounds. Whether it would have landed in bounds or not.
I think you could see the ref on the sideline, like, doing the thing that it would have been at the heart. It would have been in the field of place. If he just didn't run it, we would have started the drive at the half-yard line.
Goff with a throw over the middle to Gibbs. Nice catch and up towards midfield. Down and Lions are trying to move quickly here. 1st down and 10. Goff takes a snap again after a quick one. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, does he get out of bounds? He does after a gain. And a 1st down. 17 seconds left. And we are firmly in field goal range.
I thought it was only a gain of 9. He just goes out just before he crossed the marker.
It doesn't matter if it is or isn't.
Yeah.
There's not enough plays in this now. 2nd down and 1 is the call. 17 seconds left. There's a timeout to go. You can throw this at the end zone here if you really want to. It's a 40. We're at the 43 right now. It'd be a 60-yard attempt from here.
JMO, yeah, just something quick to JMO.
Something quick to JMO, and then you can throw something quick over the middle for Amon-Ra to get into field goal range if you want. Goff, trying to escape pressure, throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 1. 13 seconds left.
If I was Dan, because they're going to expect a pass here, just think nice and quick up the middle to one of the running backs. Run up the middle, take your time out, take the field goal.
Yeah, don't hate it. This would be a response to get a field goal on this drive after they settle. 13 seconds left from the 43 in timeout Dallas. Patrick Svex says, do we just totally take for granted having Tom Kennedy? Yes, and we have done for a long time. He's always been in the back pocket. He's never good enough to actually have on the main roster, but when he does play, he does really good things from the slot. But slot is just so much easier to play. It just is.
Yeah. Well, he has added on to his role a bit, but like so last week, the shot of the seam play to him, that's usually a Laporta place. I think he's adding like kind of pseudo inline stuff to his repertoire, which does help his case a bit, but...
Right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Dallas look like they're bringing pressure here.
Where's my laundry? There you go.
Stepping back, throws, and Amon-Ra just gets tackled. They get a flag, and with 10 seconds to go, you can take a shot here. You are now in field goal range. You can take a shot. Lions get DPI. Lions get DPI.
Yeah, exactly.
Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. Aruga, aruga. We threw a 50-50 ball when we got DPI. Who'd have known that it was possible? Right, 1st down and 10. 10 seconds to go. Timeout in the back pocket. From the 29-yard line, it'd be a 46-yard attempt from here. Goff, in empty, throws for the end zone. Oh, Teslari couldn't hit him. He had him, and he didn't hit him, Goff. 4 seconds to go, and you take the points now.
Oh, Tesla made his corner get onto the ground as well. Absolutely burnt him.
Oh, and Donovan Wilson wasn't there either. Should have had it. Should have had it. Right, Jake Bates. How's he feeling? How's he feeling? It's a 47-yard attempt from here. And that is a timeout, Dallas.
Not what happened to Q. What not happened to Q? What not happened to Q?
What happened to Q? I've watched that play so many times. Why did he...
Supposedly saw the ball moving at the bottom, so he bailed out.
Yeah, but you don't... If you bail out of it, you risk having a blooming touchdown the other way. Just hit it anyway. It's weird. Four seconds then in this half. Can the Lions finish it off in style? Snap was bad. Hold was good. Pulled slightly left. It is good. 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 And the Lions go up 20-9 at the half. God, I got lucky there, Ash.
Yeah.
Right, I am just getting the stats up here. I am basically there. All right, here we go. Stats. At the end of the first half, 20-9 lead for the Lions in one of their best first half performances of the season. Jared Goff, 13 of 21 for 153. Gibbs, 3 for 18 and a touchdown on the ground. He is 5 for 5 for 63 through the air to lead the Lions in receiving yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown is 4 for 6 for 46. The other touchdown for the Lions, David Montgomery actually leads the team in rushing 2 for 37 and a touchdown. Dallas and their 9 points. Dak Prescott was 16 for 21 for 154. He's had 3 sacks against him today. That's one of the best Lions performances sack-wise for a long time. Javonte Williams leads the team on the ground with 9 for 29. CeeDee Lamb 5 for 6 and 89 through the air. Ash, I just said it, but I'll say it again. This is one of the best first half performances we've seen by this Lions team in some time. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Arguably the best one we've seen since Cincinnati, I'd say. Arguably. Can't remember the exact score, I'll look it up. But best one since then, I'd say. Because since, I know obviously they're not exactly a great team themselves, defense themselves, but you look at what's come after that. We've got the Kansas City game, not good. Tampa, Minnesota game, maybe the Commanders game. So the Commanders game. It's been gonna be a good time. Since the Commanders game, 25-10 that ended at the half. Damn. This is a good, this is not the Dallas defense that we were playing, that we maybe would have played like a month or so ago before they made a couple of trades to really bulk it up. And yet, we've pretty much kept out in the end zone, except for the almost safety. We'll take it. We're currently, the only points they've scored are Brandon Aubrey. I'll take that on a month for Sundays, and I just feel slightly vindicated right now that I was the only one to actually predict a win on the preview podcast. So that's fun. Yeah, that's true. We have to see these. Miami's finally turned back up. We've got Davenport back though, so hopefully once Davenport's maybe a bit more speed, we can start moving Hutch around using NASCAR packages and that. But yeah, I agree. It's definitely that, because that's part of the reason we've probably been playing a Liam on the edge a lot past couple of weeks, which I fucking hated. So I can get that. And then, yeah, no worries about doing this. We do it partly because the coverage over here is so bad that it annoyed us, and me and Matt were just like, oh, well, we can do it. We've been stuck doing it ever since. I don't mind. I like doing the post-it note stuff. Matt always wants to be a commentator anyway, so it's living out a few of our fantasies as well doing this. Yeah. With that assessment, till the home moves more towards the run. We've got some good run stuff so far. So have a look, rushing. We are currently averaging 7.2 yards before contact, and that's with 8.4 yards a carry, though that obviously is inflated very heavily by the David Montgomery rushing touchdown, but we'll take it. Sometimes my computer might explode. Interesting. Yeah, Evo, actually, there we go. That's more up to date. It's been, I've got us at 10.3 yards a carry. See if I actually updated with Gibbs' stats. We do good against their defense run as well. That's why they're looking so bad. Javonte's at 3.2 yards a carry. Turpin's one's got 4 yards. We've clamped down on the run. They can't do stuff, and it's working. So. Yeah, the one given up to Houston. I'll have to watch it back, but supposedly there was interior pressure that Goff was having to escape from, and it was just a cleanup sack from Houston. But that's a fun one. Hutch and Al Kadim are the first edge duo for the Lions to produce 7 sacks for the first 13 games of the season since 2011, when it was Cliff Averill with 9 and Carl Vanden Bosch with 7. Jesus. And Jeremy's watched back that last play to Tesla. Supposedly Goff threw the ball before the corner thrown it down, so he'd thrown it to the outside. because corner had inside leverage and there was a safety disposal looking to close down. So that's why he threw it to the outside. So at least that kind of clears that up.
Hello.
Hello. Did you hear what I just said?
No.
So on that last play to Tesla, got through the ball before the corner fell down. So he threw it to the outside because the corner had inside leverage and Donovan Wilson was also inside. So I think he was just trying to lead it that way. He didn't know that obviously Ravel was going to fall over and look like a fool.
Fair. Makes sense. Right. The first drive out of the half is super important here because Dallas don't look like they can stop us on offense. So can we shut them down on the first drive, maintain the 2-score lead, and have the ball? That would be huge.
Yeah.
Call them Sonic and Knuckles in the halftime show. Love that. Attila said 3 sacks have impressed me, 1 sack given up to Houston, sick face. I mean, I want Houston to do well even with Dallas, frankly, but hey, that's just me. The Lions' defensive line has done much better than expected today. But expectations were low.
True.
Hutchinson should have had a couple more as well.
Yeah. So I was going to check it. So, well, currently we're only allowing 3 yards of carry, and then pass rushing wise, we're looking at 8 pressures supposedly.
That doesn't feel like very much.
Yeah. 2 sacks though. Supposedly, the PFF might not be fully up to date, but 2 sacks, 2 hits, and 4 hurries out of those 8 pressures.
But there's been 3 sacks.
I know, so PFF's very behind right now.
Oh, no. One of the sacks is effectively on the backwards pass when no one touched him. They just called it because it's not going to be a sack. That's not going to be a sack. That would be a TFL.
Yeah.
So the sacks apparently one by Campbell, one by Mohammed, one by Aleem McNeil, according to ESPN.
Give me a sec. This one. So they're saying the backwards pass, that was a sack by Aleem, according to ESPN.
Because it's a backward pass that was then caught or retained by Dallas, then that person is still a passer, and so tackling him as a sack, that seems insane.
Yeah.
That's not a sack, that's a TFL, because that person's become a runner. They're not a quarterback.
Mm-hmm. That's what ESPN is saying. Better not be ragging on golf here.
Wow. Detroit Lions PR an hour ago tweeting, the only Lion player to produce a season with 110 tackles and 5 sacks at least in a season. Spielman, 89, Campbell, 2025. Yeah. And he's still done that with how many games to go? Couple? At least? 3?
Yeah, 4.
4 more. 4 more games. Really? Yeah, 15, 16,
Rams
17,
next
18.
Week,
Yeah.
Steelers, Vikings, Bears.
Oh, we can't lose the Steelers, my God.
Yeah, but they've also just tweeted out, this is, with that sack for AQ, we've now had the first edge duo to produce at least 7 sacks for the first 13 games since 2011. Can you name the edge rushers?
Is that pre-answer? That feels pre-answer.
Yep. Pre-answer. So I think answer was the first round pick in 2012, 2013.
Van Noy?
Nope.
Oh, the Temptations. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There was the first season I properly watched was 2011. Cliff Averill.
Cliff Averill with 9.
Struggling on that other edge player after Cliff Averill.
Double barrel surname.
When you say double barreled, I just want to say my favourite player name ever, which is Demetrius Flanagan Flowers. Yeah, I don't know.
Van den Bosch was 7.5.
When I said Van Noy, that's what I meant. Oh, sorry, I knew. That's not double barreled, is it?
Because it's Leighton Van der Bosch, Van der space Bosch.
Oh, so it sounds Dutch, but Vander is one name. When it should be, if it's properly Dutch, Van der.
Der Bosch, yeah.
Isn't it Van den? Is it Van der? Van den Bosch.
Van der.
Van der?
Leighton
Okay.
Van der.
My bad. My bad.
At least that's what I've just quickly Googled. I might be wrong, but...
Dan Lyon asks, what's your thoughts on Hutch playing too many reps? I feel like he's getting burnt out.
Yes.
I humbly agree with you, Dan. I know we're paying him a lot of money to play a lot of snaps, but he doesn't need to pay near 100%. He doesn't need to. We'll survive without him playing a rep or two. And we've got enough edge players who need a couple of reps here and there. Hutch getting a blow every now and again means that he has a little bit more juice when he comes out there. I'm not saying significant reps, 10-15%, but I think that would be enough to have the Lions show significantly more on defense. Gammon Grandpa said, I saw the Temptations 30 years ago, lol. They looked aged, shall we say. Attila saying, luck is pretty important in the NFL. Fumble recovery, scoring after the safety, the offsetting penalty. You only get fumble recovery if you force a fumble, and that wasn't lucky. Scoring after the safety, well, you've had bad luck in that regard in some ways. And then the offsetting penalty, sure. But then we didn't get the DPI. We didn't get the offside penalty. We didn't get this and that. So, yes, we got this, but we didn't get that. There we go. It also says Micah Parsons taking snaps off. I agree. He should be doing more in this game. Patrick Sveck says Hutch does look gassed sometimes. He blows hard between reps. He needs to be given a rest.
So currently he is at 37 out of possible 39 snaps per PFF.
So that's 90%.
95%. Yeah.
Dan Lyon said should be 22-9. The safety didn't happen. It wasn't a safety. I was wrong. The ball did get out of the end zone. You saw it on the sideline cam. The ball was more than an inch out of the end zone. So it wasn't that close, actually. It's just that the camera angle was deceptive. No Lank said, heard Hutch is at 93.1% of snaps. Max Crosby has 92%. The next closest defensive lineman is Chris Jones at 80%. I'd be surprised if that's the highest in the NFL, but I believe you. All right, we're coming out of the break. Here we go. Downtown Detroit is so fucking beautiful, man.
Agreed.
I miss it. I wish we were there. Our own Ryan Farden is still there. This is his third straight game. Both quarterbacks have had a good game. Low-key, Dak has had a very good game, and because he's had that DPI chalked off is actually quite a lot, which could be credited to him in some ways. If the DPI didn't happen and there wasn't an offsetting penalty, that could have been a deep catch in the end zone and he could have had over 200 yards.
So I know it's not snap, it's not like percentages, but yeah, even if you look at just snaps total, Hutch is at 752, Crosby at 727, and then there's about a 30 drop down to TJ Watt with 698. Burns 697, then Verse 650, Carter 637.
Devontae Turpin ran straight into Thomas Harper, who made the tackle, and they're going to start at that spot, wherever that is, at the Dallas 30.
Thomas Harper's ruled out. So Daniel Thomas.
Daniel Thomas, thank you.
I was so confused. You said that, and it's like, he's just been ruled out for a concussion. How is he?
My bad. All the
pools.
backup safeties are the same to me. Daniel Thomas, Thomas Harper. They both got Thomas in the name. Right, 1st down and 10 for Dallas. Start of the 3rd quarter. Dak changing the play.
Interception!
Turpin in motion. Dak throws a quick out. Pitched up to Derek Barnes at the 25-20. Dak trying to defend him out at the 14-yard line. First play of the 2nd half. And the Detroit Lions turn over the Dallas Cowboys. Derek Barnes comes up.
What happened there? Honest. His coverage, like, who's the one? Yeah, just Meek kind of pops it up, from behind. That's
George Pickens. Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya? And the Lions take over with a chance to extend this lead into a 3-score game. We wanted to see a statement. I didn't see a way to win the game a few days ago before Amon-Ra said he was going to be active. I said there was a route to win this game, and they were showing us the way. When you have your playoff aspirations on the line, this is the performance they're putting down. The grit is back in Detroit. At the 14-yard line, Goff in shotgun in 11 personnel. No, in 01 personnel. No, it's 11 personnel, but tight end is flexed out to the end, down at the bottom. And Goff looking to the left, and a quick out to J-Mo, trying to beat his guy. He actually retreated and lost 2 yards. He's going to end up gaining only 2, where he could have had 4.
Yeah. Supposedly, you've got, obviously, because I know you have the actual stuff on. Supposedly, Dan did his prophetic, we need a turnover again, and then that happens.
That's our boy. That's our fucking boy. 2nd down and 8.
Actually, no. It should be more appropriate if I do this. Hang on. Awkward T-pose.
Goff
Awkward T-pose.
2nd and 8. Goff looking maybe for Gibbs. No, fakes that to the corner.
T-pose. T-pose.
Touchdown, Detroit. 3 fucking score game. Let's go. Clip that one up, Big Aries.
It's
Go
the
on.
scissors. It's your scissors concept, and Ravel just is caught watching J-Mo on the inside. And by the time he realizes it's too late, and Goff just
Goff with an absolute dime. (26-9). PAT good. 27-9. Lions in the ascendancy.
Yeah. Not sort of beat the dead horse. 2 turnovers today. 14 points off them.
Goff's first passing touchdown of the game. 3 plays in to the 2nd half after Dallas had the ball. Lions have a touchdown.
Without looking it up, what do you think Tesla's catch-touchdown ratio is right now?
50%.
Yes, 8 catches, 4 touchdowns.
Thank you. I didn't know that beforehand. That was a guess.
It's like that stat to start James' career, where, like, wasn't his like first 2 catches both touchdowns?
Bates kicks off for the Lions, and it's into the end zone, touchback. Turpin does not want to kneel in the end zone. I tell you what, the worst thing we could do to Dallas right now is not let them have a return. Dallas are on the brink. 18 points down, a full half to go. There have been comebacks this big. More than. We need more. Dak is going to feel this. He's a competitor. Maybe a crybaby, but he is a competitor, and he's a gritty kid. Dak, handoff to Javonte and gets through Hutch, but a nice tackle by Jack Campbell. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Sorry, I love that so much. Oh my god, I haven't felt like this in a Lions game for a long time. This feels good. Against a good team. Dak fakes a quick throw, looks deep. It's going to be... Oh, I thought it was going to be DPI. It is DPI, but Lamb got it anyway. It's DJ Reed getting caught again by CD Lamb deep. Reed is struggling. Oh, man. DJ got smashed at the line there. Holy God. Here goes Dak and hands it off again, and a run up that side, and he gets 11 yards there, Javonte Williams, down to the 19-yard line of Detroit, 1st down and 10. Come on, Lions defense. Dan Lyons says Red Wings just tied up 5-5 game for the Red Wings. Javonte Williams needs 2 yards for 1,000 yards in the season. Dak, 2-step drop, looking deep, looking for the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10, there's a flag.
Reed. Oh, holding on Reed, supposedly.
First down and 10, and Reed's going to come out of the game. Oh, man, Reed just got done again. Yeah, so Reed has been benched for a rep. First down and 10. Lions in cover 1. Dak taking the one-on-one ball towards Amik and almost caught by CD Lamb one-on-one against Amik. Oh my God, that was close. CD Lamb looks hurt. Dak is with his guy.
That's probably a concussion.
Doesn't look that bad live. He does have the arms, though, when he's lying down.
Yeah.
Kind of tensed. Yeah, concussion, or at least in the protocol now. 2nd and 10. That's a mercy for the Lions, frankly. He's been excellent tonight.
Yeah. Probably... Yeah, they'll probably play Turpin more, because Mingo is... I know he's active, but it's shit.
Yeah. They traded for him for a 4th round pick.
Yeah.
Shocking. 2nd and 10 for Dallas. Got to hit back here from the 14-yard line. Got to have him. Javonte checks back in at running back. Dak. Quick throw underneath to Flournoy. Gain of 5. 3rd down and 5. It's an 18-point game. Three here would get them down to a 2-score game, but it's not good. 15 points would not be ideal. They need touchdowns here. Come on, Lions. Big Aries saying what I was seeing. Kind of looks like you need to be in concussion protocol with your fingers. 3rd and 5 from the 9. Flournoy in motion. And now Pickens in motion. Bunch set. Dak takes a snap. Lions bring 5. Under pressure. Throws it quick. Incomplete. Looking for a flag on DJ Reed. Not given around Flournoy. 4th and 5. And...
they're going to go for it.
They are calling a play. 4th and 5. 4th and 5. If the Lions get a stop here, this would be huge in terms of momentum. 4th and 5, only 5 seconds to get this off. Dak surveying, needs to get this play off, takes a snap, 2-step drop, looking for a quick throw.
The fuck is
And
this
oh,
place
great
set?
completion. Pickens, fumble, touchdown. Fumbled for a touchdown. They're saying you can't advance it, though. I thought that's a touchdown. Let's see. Pickens gets hit in the head. He gets punched in the head by Anzalone. And then the fumble comes off the head of a linebacker and recovered over the, well, almost over the in goal. First down and goal from the 1. And that might go back to the 2.
To the 2, yeah.
First down and goal from the 2. Dak under center. Lions have a lot of heavy men out there. And it's a run play and up the middle. And Williams gets down to the half-yard line. Second down and goal from the 1. Lamb with no helmet on, but out of the 10. Second down and goal from the half-yard line. And they have it at the 1.
There it is.
Dak under center. Takes a snap, hands it off to Williams. Run. Easy touchdown. 1,000 yards for Javonte Williams for the season. I am here for it, despite it coming against us. 27-15. Should probably go for 2 here, Dallas. Make it a 10-point game. They're not going to. It looks like CD might be going to the locker room. CD is going to the locker room.
Yeah.
PAT coming up. Snap good, hold good. PAT sliced a bit, but good. 27-16. 11-point game. Lions have the ball. Ash. This could still go either way. You know, it only takes a 3 and out for the Lions, and suddenly the Cowboys are back on offense, and it doesn't feel so good. But right now, a 2-score game, and with the ball, this feels fantastic still.
Exactly, because that's been the thing the past couple of weeks. Ever since the Commanders game, we've been behind, and we've been playing catch-up, and so that's not played into our script. This time, we've got this cushion. So even if we do go 3 and out here and they score, we've still got a 4-point cushion, roughly, if I do my maths right. We've got that little cushion just to give us that little margin for error, which we need on offense because, yeah, as we saw with that first couple of, the initial couple of drives, they can get pressure on Goff pretty easily, can disrupt things. We need that cushion, so we're getting it. At least we're still there. We're still holding them to 3.2 yards a carry. We'll take that.
At the end of the day, if you say, okay, let's give the Cowboys 21 points in the next 25 minutes. They get to 37. Yeah. We're on 27. We need 11. In the rest of the game, we need 11. You can do that with 4 field goals. The points for the Lions here are going to be really, really key. Can you ensure you get yourself to field goal range every time? Because you're going to have 4 drives here. Probably. Dallas need you to have 4 drives in order to have a chance to win the game. If in every drive you get a field goal, it's going to be really hard for Dallas to beat you here.
Well, it's going to get a lot harder for Dallas because they've just ruled out CD Lamb for concussion. He's out.
Yeah, he looked out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you don't give Dallas 21 points, if you give them 14, they get to 30. You need 4. 2 field goals wins the game.
Yeah.
Play.
Or field goal and safety.
At the end of the day, I don't want us to now be reckless with 4th downs, where even if it's 4th and 1 in field goal range, you take the fucking points because the game situation dictates even when it should be a go, You win the game in
Yeah.
these situations by getting points now. Point pressure makes a
Exactly.
difference against Dallas here.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
PK Jr. has actually just said that if we go for it on 4th in field goal range on this drive, I will cry. Attila the Hun says, let's not get conservative. MCD takes the points. We'll see. You know, I think Dan kind of sees it as who he is and he feels it in the moment. But at the end of the day, you have to know when the numbers will say,
Yeah.
okay, fine, it might increase your win percentage this amount by going for something, but actually it's not anything about that. Can you just stay ahead of Dallas here?
Yeah. And with where we are in terms of win percentage, is a gain a marginal, what's basically a marginal gain in win percentage, is it worth it? Is the difference between an 88% win percentage if you kick the field goal and a 92% win percentage if you go for it, is it really that big?
Yeah. Right, Lions with the ball, up 11, no turnovers. Don't need that. The 32-yard line after a good return by the Lions.
And
Goff under
there's
center.
the weekly Gibbs play.
Gibbs trying to reverse field, doesn't get there. Loss of 5. 2nd down at 15. Isaiah Land. And that is going to really hurt us.
Yeah. That's the one thing I know. Gibbs is arguably, he's in the top 3 running backs in the league, shall we say. Depends on your ranking of where you want to put him. That's the one thing he needs to sort of weed out of his game if he does just want to become the undisputed one, is those kind of big tackle for loss plays.
Throw to JMO with blocking out in front. Well reacted to by Dallas, actually, but got a good amount of yardage there, and that's going to be 3rd down and 8?
Yeah.
After 2nd and 15, you got 7. Can you go and get 8 here? Lions are only 1 4 on 3rd down tonight. JMO asking for it. Goff in shotgun. In 21 personnel, Goff looking for it and throwing towards Gibbs. Stays in bounds and beats his man and gets a 1st down. He was going to go out of bounds 2 yards short. He beats the guy he was manned up against. Gets a 1st down.
She broke Bland's ankles. Was it Bland? Yeah. And then Kalen Carson comes in for the tackle. To be fair, Carson actually hasn't played too much for the Cowboys this season.
No, he's been injured.
Typical. Like to say, they cut him. I'll be worth taking a shot at him. I did like.
Oh no! He's their starting corner according to our lads. It's just he's been injured. Oh, it's a Cunningham direct snap for a half-yard gain.
That's why we have him. That's why we have him then. Okay, I'm here for it.
2nd down and 10.
That's setting something up later for a couple of weeks' time, isn't it? That direct snap, and he's going to pass to Goff or he's going to pass to some Pierre. I know how you work in here, Dan.
Yeah. 2nd and 9, Goff back under center with Gibbs in the backfield at the 44.5-yard line. Goff play action, looking deep, well protected. Throw with a corner route to Jameson Williams for a catch in bounds. Beautiful.
I thought it was a comeback. Let's watch.
What did I say?
You said corner, but let's have a look. It might be a corner route. Yeah, it's a corner route. Yeah, it's a corner route that he's rounded off to come back to the ball. So we're both right. It's an impromptu comeback route on a corner route.
Yeah, because the throw's a little short and he comes back to the ball.
Yeah.
How about that? We're both right. How
exactly?
27-16, Lions with the ball and towards field goal range at the 39-yard line of Dallas. Goff in shotgun. JMO moves from left to right, takes a snap. Fake. Oh, he does hand it off to Gibbs. I was fooled. Gibbs only gets himself a yard there, and then gets thrown to the ground. 2nd down and 9. Cologne is back in the game. I didn't see Fraser go back out.
I think it's because of the full start and that they're just...
We've not noticed Cologne being blown up since he's come back in. I didn't even notice he was there.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. Time is nicely being burnt here by the Lions. At the 38-yard line.
Sit down.
Goff throws in the flat to Gibbs. Can he beat a man? He chucks him to the ground, but then steps out of bounds.
Bland again. He's just absolutely beaten down under Ron Bland today.
It's going to be 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6, something like that. Let's say 3rd and 5.
5.
6:20 to go. Firmly in field goal range here. That's what we were asking for. The great thing about these long drives is that they are killing the clock, and if you can get 3 on them, it just is a hammer blow to Dallas's chances. Goff asking for it, no. Now asks for it in shotgun at the 34. Takes a throw over the middle, and it's dropped by Amon-Ra St. Brown, and that should have been his. 4th down and 5. Time for a field goal.
Yeah. See, yeah, why we got 2 receivers in the same space? Like that's okay. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. It was almost like that was a throw for JMO, but the throw was also bad.
Yeah. Right, 52-yard attempt.
Both in the same space. Shit.
Bates from the right hash. Good snap. Good hold. Shanked. No, blocked?
I think that was blocked. Yeah, blocked.
Blocked and it hit the end zone.
Yeah. So that was blocked by 54. It was blocked by Sam Williams.
Right, 11-point lead, 20 minutes to go. Dallas take over after effectively a turnover.
Yeah, so people agree with me. Some either one of Amon-Ra or JMO ran the wrong route.
Can't afford that.
It
is a shootout in the Columbus-Detroit Red Wings game.
Is it? Ooh. ESPN. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Damn.
What?
I've just seen. I've just got pulled up the NHL scores to have a look.
Jonathan Foster says Bates has had a few blocks this year, no long field goal to be honest, so a low kick angle. I mean, not that long. But Bates does drive them.
Columbus won, damn it.
Yeah, it wasn't Bates' longest kick by any means, but at the end of the day, other teams don't have this problem with blocked field goals. We seem to.
Yeah.
Jameer Gibbs has 5 carries for 14 yards with a long of 19 today. He is 4 for -4, 4 for -5 otherwise. We need to give Montgomery more carries, please.
Yeah.
Coming out of the commercial break now. Gives a 7 of 7 for 77 through the air. That is numbers I like.
Yeah.
And a run off left tackle for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for Dallas. Second and 6, actually. Too high for the Lions in safety as Dak, play action, looking towards Pickens and throws. No, to Flournoy. Lots of room there. What is going on? Big completion for Dallas into Detroit territory. Just completely busted coverage for the Lions. All the way down to the 36-yard line, and Dak hands this one off. A run up the middle. Good tackle with Tyreek Williams coming back for that one after a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 9. Well done, Tyreek. Come on, Lions. Come on. At the 35-yard line. Snap taking, Dak looking, gonna throw for a corner route, incomplete. Turpin asking for a flag for a Meek. Not gonna get it.
Oh, you said you had to. Oh, full swing on Nate Thomas. Is that a holding penalty? Did Hodge draw a holding penalty for once?
Looks like it. Meek and Turpin going at it.
I mean, yeah, that is quite clearly, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Second and 19 then after the setback. Down to the 45 of Detroit now. Dak. Takes a snap. Lions bring 5. Pressure. Throws. Ew! How did he catch that?
Jake Ferguson's that good.
Jake Ferguson is amazing. I'll tell you what, Alex Anzalone was all over that. I thought he was first to the ball. 3rd and short-ish now.
If only someone could have told you that Jake Ferguson would be good, you know, when he was coming out of Wisconsin.
Oh, what a hit by Alex. Caused the ball to have separation there between him and the receiver, but it wasn't enough. 3rd and 9, Dak in shotgun. Flournoy again in motion. Dak takes a snap, 3-step drop,
OPI.
looking.
OPI. That's OPI because there's no way that a Meek just...
2 flags on the play. So after gaining all those yards back on 2nd down, they got to do it again from 19 yards back. 3rd and 19. Let's have a look at this pick. Pickens runs, and I think that's okay. I think Pickens is running a route there. I don't see that. Third and 19. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. From the 45-yard line, they need to get all the way down to the 26. Lions bringing it, and Dak stepping up in the pocket and throwing corner out incomplete towards DJ Reed and George Pickens. And 4th and 19. Pickens wants a flag. He's not going to get it. 4th and 19. I'll tell you what, from the 45, it's going to be a 64-yard... No, it's going to be a 62-yard attempt. I would bring Aubrey out here. Try and make it a 1-score game. It's better than...
That's good coverage. That's good coverage from Reed there.
Reed got there first.
Anyway, but the way he was doing it, you could see, so he's not touching Pickens. He reaches around and bats the ball down.
63-yard attempt. Snaps good, holds good. And Aubrey... That was good for 65, 66. Wow, what a hit. And it is a one-score game, Ash.
I'm not too worried.
What a kick.
Yeah.
I wanted them to go for that just because if he did miss, we would have had such good field position. We would have been on Dallas' side of the field.
True.
YouTube is really struggling here. So, guys, if you can still hear us, I am not getting any of the chat through. YouTube's not bringing anything else through. I'm really sorry if you're saying hello. In fact, it looks like all of the watch parties only have one person watching. Oh, here we go. Chat has refreshed. Hello, everybody. Jonathan Foster said Aubrey should make more than some starting quarterbacks. He's ridiculous. I tell you what, I think that was only going to be good from 65, 66. It didn't go over by much. Yeah, I think Attila's right. Cleared by 2 to 65. PK Jr. says, after a missed kick, do you get the ball back from the spot of the hold or the line of scrimmages? From the spot of the hold, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's within the 20, in which case it automatically reverts to the 20.
Yeah, Aubrey is my best kicker in the league right now.
Yeah, easily.
Because the Lions didn't get the field goal they attempted in the last drive, it puts more onus on the Lions to try and score a touchdown here. 3 is enough. 7 is preferable. Atlanta versus blooming Tampa Bay is the next Thursday night football game. Ugh, what a horrid game to have. Right, we're lined up for the kickoff here. And Aubrey line drives it. Caught at the 4 and being brought out. Block out on the left-hand side. Oh, he had room. Jacob Saylor's had room and he didn't take it coming out to the 32-yard line.
Frazier's back in at left guard, I can see, as one of the Cowboys falls over his own player like a dum-dum.
All right. Dan Skipper's in the game as well. First down and 10 with Goff under centre. David Montgomery in the backfield, which is what I've been asking for. And a handoff to David Montgomery and a run up the middle and plenty of room. Lots of yards before contact, and Montgomery goes down after a 9-yard gain. Second down and 1. Bully ball.
Bully ball, but we also seemingly have our favourite thing from 2019 back, guard rotation.
Probably saying to Frazier, we'll just bloody you a bit, though. Anyway, second down and 1. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Goff under centre. Amon-Ra in motion left to right. Goff takes a snap and handoff again to David Montgomery. Run up the middle and gets himself 4 yards and a first down. I've enjoyed the jumbo look there. I don't know why we'd go away from it.
I think Skip just can't handle it, plus also they'll start keying on in it, I guess. So they know that you probably won't properly throw to him.
Right, 27-19, Detroit ball at the 45-yard line. Goff
the
play
flag.
action, running straight into the pressure, but gets away from it and then dumps it into the turf towards Amoroso and Brown. There's a flag on the play. Looks like maybe an illegal shift.
Legal formation, yeah.
Replaying first down after that penalty of 5 yards. First and 15, 1:17 to go in the third quarter. Dan Skipper is back in the game. Dan Skipper is back in the game. Feels like Shaun of the Dead when I say it like that.
Yeah.
First and 15. Goff takes a
fair
snap
play,
and play
Jamie.
action, and well blocked up, although now under pressure, throws it away, and caught by Jamison Williams for a 13-yarder.
That's such good ball tracking there from Jamie to come back towards it. Because yeah, that almost seemed like a attempted throwaway, and Jamie somehow turns it into a positive play.
I'm not sure that was an intended throwaway. I think he was contacted throwing the ball here, Goff. The way the ball kind of went up. Goff hands it off, and a run up the middle gets a first down.
And that's the end of your third quarter.
And here are your stats at the end of the third quarter. If we do go third quarter, are we going to get another play in?
No.
End of the third quarter, Lions lead by 8. 27-19 lead, Lions with Goff 20 of 29 for 217 and a touchdown. Dave Montgomery leads the lead team on the ground, 5 for 52 and a touchdown. And then through the air, the Lions are led by Jahmyr Gibbs, who is 5 for 14 and a touchdown on the ground, and 7 for 7 for 77 through the air. Touchdown was by Isaac Teslar through the air, 2 of 3 for 20 and a touchdown for him. For the Cowboys, 21 of 30 for 226 and a pick for Dak Prescott. Javonte Williams on the ground, 14 for 49 and a touchdown as he goes for 1,000 yards on the ground this season. And CeeDee Lamb, now out with concussion, but did go for 6 for 8 for 121. They have had 3 fumbles, one of which was lost to Brian Branch from Jake Ferguson, forced by Jack Campbell. The pick was by Derek Barnes after it being put in the air by Amik Robertson against George Pickens. Ash, going into the fourth quarter, it's only a 1-score game. This drive is going to be crucial for the Lions because give the ball back here in some form. It gives Dallas a chance to tie this game. And yes, the Lions will have the ball after that, but it will feel like the momentum is slightly turning here. We're on their side of the field. Points here are key.
Yeah, 100%. Just got to keep the scoreboard pressure up on them because starts to force them into pure passing situations, have to abandon the run so people like Hutch, AQ can just pin their ears back and just get at Dak and make his life hell, hopefully. But we've got to keep that scoreboard pressure on them because, yeah, we all know what teams like this in situations like this can do. It's like us against the Giants a couple of weeks ago. We were down. And in this kind of situation, we managed to pull it back. Don't let Dallas do that to us.
A touchdown makes this comfortable. A field goal makes this not uncomfortable. That's where I'm at. At the end of the day, 2 field goals makes it a 14-point game. So you've got to look at this and go, if we go field goal, they go touchdown, we go field goal, they go touchdown, we have the ball with a tie game to win it. That's where we're at in terms of a minimum baseline for this game. Attila said for offense would like to see 34 and defense keep them under 20. Well, under 20 means no more points. And for us, over 34, we'd like to see 34, which just means 1 touchdown. So what you want to see is a 7-0 quarter. I will back that. Here we go, out of the break.
Full start by Fraser there.
Unfortunate for Fraser. Downline says the false starts are killing us. You know what? We've actually been good from first and long tonight. Low key, we've been absolutely fine in this situation. Dan Skipper has entered the game. Haven't you got work? Player 2 has left the game. From midfield, Demo in the game. Jared Goff under centre. Goff
on the play.
Play action. Looking for a throw over the middle. Flag. David Montgomery with the catch and run for a 13-yard gain, but this one might be coming back. Illegal chop block.
Offside.
Oh, offside? Okay, we'll take that.
On your favourite, well, one of your favourite Cowboys defensive tackles.
Osa Odigizua.
Yeah. Obviously, we decline it because the yardage.
Yeah, second and 2 is better than first and 10. Take second and 2 all day. 13-yard play through the air to David Montgomery. He is a really good back through the air.
Exactly, yeah. I get you set me up from a stat. In the last over the last 3 seasons, David Montgomery has the best receiving success rate of any running back in the NFL.
Goff under centre. Amon-Ra goes back from right to left and back to the right-hand side. Montgomery with a run up the middle. Nice blocking and a good run there of about 7 or 8 yards and a first down for Detroit.
All right, here's a fun one. So obviously Tesla's got the fewest career receptions by a Lions player with 4+ receiving touchdowns in the last 50 seasons. So obviously with 8. The other 2 are tight ends that have played for the Lions in recent memory. Can you name them?
That have scored 4 receiving touchdowns.
In the last 50 seasons. Fewest career receptions to get to those 4 touchdowns.
Goff at the 29-yard line takes a snap in shotgun. Well blocked up for Goff. He's got loads of time going towards the end zone. I think that's out of bounds. Incomplete towards Tesla. Unfortunate. 2nd down and 10 coming. One has got to be Levine Tololo.
Nope.
Holding on the offense means 1st and 20. Tate Ratledge. Yeah. Damn it. If not Tololo, I mean, Brock Wright doesn't get that many receptions, but he does get touchdowns.
Not Brock, but one is a current Lions player.
Ferkser?
Nope.
Tight end?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, obviously Shane Zylstra.
Shane Zylstra with 15.
First down and 20 for the Lions at the 39-yard line. Goff under centre, hands it off to Gibbs, who gets blown up for a loss of 1.
The other one got it in 23 career catches, and he played for the Lions between 2006 and 2008.
Dan Campbell?
Dan Campbell?
Yeah, baby. Let's go. The dates lined up.
I had the link just like ready to go in Discord. To use to get it and I pressed it. Yeah.
2nd and 22 for the Lions. Get a field goal. Get a field goal in this situation. Do not come away with no points here. At the 41-yard line, Goff in shotgun. Amon-Ra came right to left, although stayed on the right-hand side. Quick throw to Amon-Ra on a quick out, and out at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 13 after a gain of 9. You're in good field goal range here, but maybe make it a bit easier for your guy.
Yeah.
Lions are 2 and 6, so it's 2-4-6 on third down. Goff in shotgun with a quick throw out to JMO. Has to beat a guy inside and does. Can't then get outside. Gets hit with a helmet by DeMarvie and Overshown. He gets helmet-to-helmet contacts and he asks for a flag, but he doesn't get it. 4th down and 9?
Yeah.
I tell you what, that should have been a flag. That's big helmet-to-helmet contact. Here's Jake Bates with a chance to redeem himself. From 46, from the left hash, he is favoured position. Snap good, hold good, kick up, good. Lions got by 2 scores again, 30-19.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly where we need to be. Look, when we start this game, we were talking about how this was going to be a tough game. In the preview, I call this a 10-point loss. We are 11 points ahead with 12 minutes to go. I am not counting my chickens. This game is not over, but this is so much better than I expected. This is a team that can go far if they play like this.
Yeah. As I said earlier, like, if we can carry this on, okay, yeah, next week against the Rams, not going to be easy at all.
No.
By the looks of things. But we can carry some of this momentum. Good. And then, not to rule out the other 3 we're playing, but if we play like this against them 3, we're winning.
People are saying the Dean needs to dig deep or force the 3 and out here. I will take a Cowboys touchdown that takes 7 minutes off the clock.
Yeah.
Give me time. Don't give me points. Give me time. It's only 12 minutes to go. Attila says it is all Frazier, but the hold wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's what set us back after the false start.
Some of the illegal formations aren't Frazier.
Yeah. Frazier has had 2 false starts. That's obviously not great. But we've overcome that. And he's a young kid. Other people know better. I think the tight end that was covered up was not Fergus's fault, but Fergus was covered up.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is Frazier's first proper on offense snaps. And he's going up against Kenny Clark, Osa. They've got Quinnen as well. It's not an easy matchup for first-time rookie. I know obviously he's played in the SEC, he's played against really good defenders, but it's the NFL, everyone's that good. And he's doing, like, other than the penalties, he's having a pretty good day, in my opinion. Like, I'll probably look at his pass block, he's probably giving up credit to, like, yeah, he's credited with 2 pressures, a hit and a hurry.
All right. Kickoff coming up. At Ford Field, we need to get back there. You've not seen a game there. You've only been there for the draft.
Exactly.
We need to get back there for real. I would love to have a game there next year, but I'm not sure I can afford it.
My job pays, I might be able to sooner than I was thinking, but
that would be cool.
But gotta say, but obviously with the international game coming up this year, that's where the money's going.
Yeah, fair. If a Germany game happens, that's where my money's going to be going to.
Yeah.
But if you get to the point where you're like, I can do a game at Ford Field, I would go with you. I'd make it happen somehow, but just need to communicate on it. I mean, it makes it cheaper for lots of people if people go together.
Yeah, true.
Big Area says, if I hit the lottery, I'll buy you tickets to a game. Thank you, my guy.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. At the 30-yard line then for Dallas, takes a snap and play action, falling in front of his feet, and now Dak's going to take off. The first time we've seen him scramble tonight. Lots of room when he gets out of bounds after a 12-yard gain. 1st down and 10, Dallas. Okay. 11:20 to go in this game. 1st and 10 for Dallas. 30-19 at the 42-yard line.
What has happened to our run
Dak
defense?
takes it and hands it off. Campbell missed the tackle, and Maddox got there. 11-yard gain, 1st down and 10. Campbell with a poor missed tackle there.
Yeah.
Nice call by Dallas. In the end, them running the ball is going to help us.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps the clock moving, down to 10:40 to go in this game. Is Anzalone coming here? And Campbell, no. Yes, Anzalone does come. Quick throw to Flournoy. Taken down after a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Big O says you can come hang out in my box seats. Hell fucking yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to go in for the lottery tomorrow here in the UK. The jackpot's $170 million. No, $140 million. So,
right, I'm doing a...
2nd and 5.
Fucking bollocks.
Dak looking deep, throws, busted coverage, Flournoy, touchdown.
And they're going for 2.
What on earth happened there? That makes it quite difficult. That is Amik Robertson getting burned. Don't get beat deep. Keep it in front of you.
It's zone, and I think Branch, he's playing it like it's zone. Look, he's there fighting, right? It's in the flat, and it's just too late.
Oh, Amik. 2-point conversion coming, down 5 to make it a 3-score game. Dak. 4-step drop, looking well protected. Can he get rid of it? Throws over the middle. Complete. 2 points is good to Ferguson. 3-point game. Shit. Mm-hmm. Shit. Nah. SW says, where the heck was the safety? Unfortunately, that looks a bit like cover 1 robber, with Branch kind of coming underneath. Yeah. And so if Branch's zone is underneath, and then the safety over the top really doesn't have time to get to that play. Amik, in cover 1, your corners are on an island a little bit, and we get burned.
Yeah, it's weird. He's playing it like it's cover 2, and he's like, okay, I'm pressing, right, okay, he's gone past me, he's past my zone now. I've got to cover the flat. And then by the time he realises, he's gone, Flournoy's gone.
SW Lions says, from up 18 to up 3, it's like the NBA, these games aren't over until they're over. Well, what the Lions can do is they can put some more points on the board. Realistically, the Lions have 2 more drives from here with 10 minutes to go. You're up 3. Dallas, if they put 7 on the board, the Lions need 5 in 2 drives. That's your aim. Do not come out of this losing this game.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. RJ Graham says the whole team has not looked great. I think this has been the Lions' best performance in some time still.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Cowboys are a fucking good team that have won 3 in a row, including knocking off the 2 Super Bowl attendees last season. And we have beaten them today. Now, we may not win today, but we have looked like the better team. This has been a massive improvement from what we've seen in the last few weeks. Finish it off.
Mm-hmm.
Big Area says 820 million on the Powerball. There's a lot better odds in the Euro Millions lottery, but it's you know, it's still not great odds. Kickoff is at to the
nice.
3-yard line. Tom Kennedy out to the 20-25. Got away to the 30. 35 tackled down at the 41-yard line. Lions again in good field position here. Oh, and also Beg Gary says, I mean, we pay tax on it. I assume it's half at best. Well, yeah, we don't pay tax on gambling winnings.
Mm-hmm.
First and 10 for the Lions. At their own 41, Goff takes a snap and hands it off to Gibbs. Run up the middle. Good run defense by the Dallas Cowboys. Gain of 1.5.
Yeah.
Second down and 8 or 9. Come on. Come on, Lions. Offense has been good today in fits and bursts. Goff changing the play. At the 43-yard line, 2nd and 8. No negative plays, please. Goff takes the snap and hands it off again to Gibbs. Doesn't make anyone miss. Gets another 2 yards. 3rd down and 6. This is getting twitchy. Come on. Come on, please. 4 a.m. here. Can the Lions make this happen? At their own 45. 2 men in motion, Amon Ross and Brown and Jameson Williams. Goff changing the play. Gibbs flexed out at the bottom of the screen. Goff looking, throwing off the back foot towards J-Mo and completes to the 45, 30, 30, 25. There's a flag on the play. It's a roughing penalty. Roughing the passer. Another 15 yards onto that is going to put it in the red zone.
There's also a face mask on Decker.
James Houston with the foul. Secret agent, the problem. Nice matchup for JMO and a good run for him. Goes down at the 31. 15 yards to make that 1st and 10 from the 16, I think. Or maybe 13. I'm wrong. 13, wow. 1st and 10 at the 13. 8:13 to go. In field goal range, finish this off. You've saved a lot of clock here. It should mean the Lions get another possession after this one, which is great news. Goff in the eye. Toss to Gibbs. Run up the middle. Tries to beat one. Doesn't. But he does get himself 3 or 4 yards. 2nd and 7. Come on, Lions. Come on. Come on. Finish them. Finish them, finish. Come on. 7.5 minutes to go. Come on. Touchdown here almost ends the game, I think. Goff on the centre. Gibbs in the backfield. Teslara in motion. Run to Gibbs through the middle. Lots of room. Touchdown, Lions. And suddenly, the world is at right again. 9-point game. I would make it 10 here. Attila the Hun says go for 2. I think no, PAT is fine here. Gibbs and Monty with 3 total touchdowns between them in the game. I tell you what, interior offensive line looked good.
Yep, definitely.
They are reviewing this play. Now they've confirmed it. PAT coming up. 7:17 to go. From the left hash. Snap good. Bit low. Hold. Good. PAT perfect. 10-point game. Lions have put up 37 on this Dallas defense.
Mm-hmm. Not to be sniffed at all.
I think we've been magnificent.
Yeah. And he needs one more. And he's got the record. He's equaling Barry's record. So 46 now. Okay, this is a funny stat. Both kickers in this game have already passed LeBron's point total in Lakers Raptors today. He only scored 8 points.
Wow. What's happened to LeBron? I saw that he was sent down to the G League team for a while, but I don't know what happened, why that happened.
I thought that was the junior that went to the G League.
LeBron went down to the G League team, and then LeBron came up, and Bronny went down as a corresponding move. I saw that happen, but I have no idea the reason why. Attila says Manu depth to replace Skipper, would like a 40 burger. I don't know if Manu can replace Skipper. I have no faith in Manu. 7:17 to go. Dallas need, really, they need 2 touchdowns in 7 minutes. Yeah. Do not do the Amik, which is get caught on a double move. Let them have everything in front of you. Jonathan Foster says, JMO's catch has improved drastically the last few years. Getting in the ball in space could be a key for the rest of the year. JMO's hit and miss. Some games he'll go 0 for 3, where he's dropped 2 passes. Some games he'll go for over 100 yards. Today, 7 of 9 for 96. He has been our best receiver by far. Gibbs has been spectacular too, mind you. Amon-Ra has not quite been himself, but he's still got 5 of 8 for 55. Gibbs is going to the Hall, isn't he? Gibbs is going to the Hall of Fame.
I really hope so.
If he stays healthy, that'll be his biggest barrier now, as that kickoff has recovered at the 7. Turpin coming forward, and good tackle by number 30. That's an injury for Sione Vaki.
Vaki, again, yeah.
He's been so good on special teams. Like, he's the one every single time making plays. It's just a shame for him.
He just can't stay healthy.
LeBron scoring 8 points ends a streak of 1,297 consecutive games.
Jesus.
They're stepping away after the injury. I'm going to step away for 2 minutes too.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to have to pull up YouTube. Give me a sec. Guys, as I'm also keeping an eye on England cricket. As it seems to just trying to get to the new ball, and then they'll declare for England. Currently 333 for 9, which is good. There we go. Chat's up. True. We can blitz it. With the thing is, I think because start blitzing the safeties, we saw what happened. He'll step up and just deliver to Pickens or to whoever's going deep. That's the issue. Like they're very good against cover one. To answer your earlier question, I think it's just a pass rush not helping. Like it's the whole thing. You can't cover for like 3.5 seconds against most times. So you need a bit of quick pressure to help things. So definitely the pass rush. Yeah, we definitely did a clear cut number one. Like Reed technically is a number one, but he's like a mid to low end one right now. Because he's still coming off the injury, so maybe it could be that against the Rams next week he absolutely locks up Puka Nakua, which I half don't want to happen because I've got him in my that'd be when the fancy playoffs are, and I've got him in one of my teams. But you know, it is what it is.
Looks like I missed a play. I missed a sack.
Oh, I completely missed it as well. I've been busy.
Number 98 with the sack. And Dak going deep, throwing complete to Flournoy, and gets up and gets a first down after a 21-yard gain after the sack. Number 98, who's that?
DJ Reader.
Thank you. Complete now to Pickens for a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. They are moving fast. Second and 2, snap away, run play for a first down after a gain of 5. 6. Down onto the line side of the field, 5:50 to go. Come on, Lions. Come on. 37-27. Dak takes a snap. Fake toss. Looking. And now Hutch is going to get there, is he? He doesn't finish it off. And that is going to be not a sack. It's going to be a tackle for a gain of 1.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 9.
Arch just got out in the ashes. So we're like 335 for 10.
Who was out? Archer.
Archer, yeah. Archer, yeah.
Deep drop by Dak. Throw complete. Luke Schoonmaker against Alex Anzalone. Ooh. First down and 10. 4:46 to go. 37-27, 30-yard line. Dak takes it and hands it off. Run play up the middle and a nice recovery by 99. Tyrus Wheat. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Well done. If they are ever going to run it, you need to punish them here. Punish them. 4:20 to go, and Dak takes us out quickly again, and a quick out, and incomplete. Well done by Anzalone against Schoonmaker. 3rd down and 8. This is trouble for the Cowboys now. Trouble. 3rd and 8, 4:18 to go. Come on, Detroit. Third and 8. Dak looking at pressure. Lions bring 5. Dak with a quick throw on a timing route on a 1st down. Flournoy. Gain of 10. 1st down and 10. Dak still hurrying things up. 4 minutes to go. 18-yard line of Detroit here. Lions rushing 4. Pressure. Quick throw. Pickens gets out of bounds after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. 3:54 to go. I worry about us if they do score here. Puts the onus on us to score another touchdown. Need to hold them to 3. 2nd and 3. At the 11. Takes the snap. Amik on the blitz and he throws it away. I tell you what, there wasn't a receiver in the area. I don't think there wasn't a person in the area. Person stopped the route. There wasn't a person in the area. Throw a flag. That's a grounding call. Where's grounding? Dak has thrown that away to no one. 3rd and 3. 3:50 to go. Pressure again, please.
Oh.
Come on. Dak. Oh, flag.
Timeout. Timeout, supposedly.
Shanks, everyone else says, and he wasn't out of the pocket either. He threw it very quickly. No way he was out of the tackle box. I don't understand the no call there. 3rd and 3.
Why is there a flag?
False start miss. Dak throwing for the end zone. Flag.
Branch just looking a bit shaken up.
Yeah, Branch looks hurt. We don't need Branch down here. I tell you what, I don't like a hold there. I do like defenseless hit. Branch goes up and hits Schoonmaker completely defenseless. Pass interference on the offense! Declined! I would have taken that. 4th and 3, yes, you make them gamble here, but 3rd and 13 feels like a lot more jeopardy to me. Gamble by Dan. Who was OPI on?
Ferguson. So I think they're saying it's kind of like swimsuit, like the sort of pushing Anzalone out the way.
Yeah, almost like a pass rush move.
Yeah.
PK Jr. says Branch is making a play on the ball. You can't hit a defenseless receiver. It doesn't matter if you're making a play on the ball. That's how the rules are written now. You can't make a play on a defenseless receiver. And Aubrey is lined up for a field goal. Wow. I thought they'd go for this. So I'm too used to Dan Campbell, aren't I? This is a go for it situation.
Definitely.
If the Cowboys miss this, the game is over. Branch still hasn't left the field. Oh, fuck. Shanks says he didn't hit the receiver. I'm sorry, but he did. Schoonmaker was going down, but he did hit him. I cannot believe they're not going for this. 4th and 3. 3:45 to go. 29-yard field goal attempt. SW realized a smart move by Dallas. They have 3 timeouts. But if they score a touchdown after this, they tie the game if they go for a PAT. And that relies on us not scoring. If they score a touchdown, if we score a field goal, they're still scoring a touchdown to win. Shank says no, he went for the ball. Doesn't matter if he went for the ball. Field goal is good straight down the middle. 37-30. Enthralling game here. One of the more entertaining ones we've had this season. Yeah, Shank, it doesn't matter if he goes for the ball, if he's making a play on the ball. If you hit the receiver in a defenseless position, it's a foul. I tell you what isn't winning football. Dak Prescott throwing the ball 40 times.
Yeah.
If we lose this game, we've only got ourselves to blame.
True.
They've got 2 receivers over 100 yards. Lamb's one. Who's the second one?
Ferguson.
He's got under 50.
Turpin then?
Turpin has 5.
Oh, of course, Flournoy with the massive coverage bust.
We only have 42 on that. He's got 105.
Yeah, so it's been little chunks. I think he's been their slot receiver, and then he got that massive coverage.
I was a massive fan of him in the draft process.
I know you are. I know you are.
I have a weakness for players like that, though. Mm-hmm. There's only so many of them you can fit on your team, but man, he's a fun guy.
It's big X receivers for me.
I like big X receivers, but my problem is when they're not good, they're the ones that get shown up the most.
Yeah.
Slot receivers have a high floor because they always work. They're always playing normally off the line of scrimmage, so they always get a bit of a free release. If they're just good at running routes, they'll get free kind of route. Exactly. They'll create separation. So it's more me being risk averse as a person. I'm like, this pick is going to work. Whereas with X, it's almost always boom or bust.
Yeah. Kenny Golladay.
But when it's boom, it's big boom.
Exactly.
And Golladay, when he was here, was so good.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I wear my Golladay shirt with pride. And when I say wear, I mean I'm too fat to wear it now. But... So, are they going onside kick? I would say not, but...
No, they're going normal.
Normal kickoff, recovered at the 7. And running up, and a good move here by Tom Kennedy, and he gets out again beyond the 40-yard line. What a play! Tom Kennedy's been amazing.
That's what I said. What did I say at the start of this? I said Tom Kennedy's found his proper role to be on the 53. He's our kick returner. Branch is questionable with an ankle injury per the PR team.
Big Area says, Matthew, if you don't beat when you back up, you're not too fat. I hate to break it to you. We're at the 49-yard line, by the way, there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were just over the 40, but my God, we're almost at midfield. Goff under center. Gibbs in the backfield. Dallas is selling out against the run here, and we do run it. Gibbs up the middle gains 2.
1. There's Branch going to the locker room.
Dallas do not take a timeout here, which is probably a good idea in this situation. Jay Graham, a man after my own heart, says, Kennedy. Kennedy. Big Airy says, you beat when you back up. I do, but only because I make the sound effects myself. 2nd and 9. Ticks under 3 minutes. Need to put a positive play on here to get to the 2-minute warning. Goff under centre takes a snap and play action. Looking for a quick throw. It's a first down. And Amon Ra to the 25, to the 20, to the 15. Stay in bounds. He doesn't stay in bounds. Oh, they run the clock. They run the clock. You're going to have to run a play here before the 2-minute warning, though. And this is why you don't kick a field goal, because the Lions are in field goal range to end the game.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he go down in bounds? I know they're running the clock, but they shouldn't have run the clock. He's out of bounds. I'm pretty sure he is.
I think both his feet were in bounds when the ball went over the line because he was sort of tackled that
Ball
way.
Doesn't matter, though. If the knee goes in bounds, you're fine.
Or they're challenging the something.
Yeah, so here we go. This is going to be won by Dallas. Replay assist should deal with this anyway. Let's see. The knee has to go down in bounds.
So they show an opposite camera angle.
Foot's out first. Foot's out first.
Oh, is it though?
Ruling was correct. Ruling was correct. Yeah. Down in bounds. Dallas lose a timeout.
Yeah. So they're down to 1.
Wow, yeah. Dallas uses a timeout is huge in the context of this game.
Yeah.
That is massive. Schottenheimer's got to be sick. Shank says, I'm not sure if Kennedy plays special teams, which might be the problem. Well, I don't know whether Raymond's plays special teams.
Exactly. I can give it 20 seconds.
There is room for a specialist returner who doesn't play anything else, as long as there isn't someone else who does it. Right, Lions, 2:25 on the clock. Because, of course, the Cowboys have been charged a timeout, that has stopped the clock at 2:25.
Yeah, Khalif doesn't. He only does the return game.
Right, clock doesn't wind. 15 seconds to get this play off. We need to run a play here. Come on.
Well,
the 13, Goff, under centre. How runs it? Oh, lots of room here. Gibbs! Touchdown!
Record tying touchdown. He is now tied for Barry Sanders for the most touchdowns scored by touchdown scored by a player before the 24th birthday. That's a record tying touchdown.
Oh man, 13-point game. Would you have thought we'd have scored 43 points in this game the way we've played this season?
No, even when I was predicting, I was like, it's going to be shootout. I only said like 34, didn't I?
Holy shit. We have blown this team away.
Yep.
This is the first time that we have looked ourselves on offense, down to down. PAT is good, 14-point game. This is the first time that I felt like I have done the last 2 seasons about this game. If we get in the playoffs, no one is going to want to face us right now. The way we're playing right now.
Ooh.
Keep this going. That's Cologne in the block there, sorry.
Yeah. Not only have we tied a record on that drive, there's also been a record broken. Amon Ra has established a new record for the most receptions through 5 career seasons in NFL history, 511. The previous record belonged to slant boy Michael Thomas, who totaled 510 throughout 5 career seasons.
Oh man, that touchdown makes me feel so much better. Cologne was so good on that block. Holy shit. I tell you what, Dan Campbell's called a hell of a game. A hell of a game on offense. And Wizard of War was right as well. No punts, no turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
What a game. Right, Turpin returning it. Needs a big one, but he's not going to get it. Hammered. Martha Ford in the crowd watching the game. Oh, Wizard War said, my bad, we punted twice early. Well, you fooled me. You're right, we did punt twice early, but hey. Big Airy said, would Martha Firestone Ford be the coolest grandmother? Potentially. The 31-yard line, Dallas, in desperation mode. Their playoff hopes almost extinguished. Dak going for everything and might have it. No. Pickens did have it. 2nd and 10, 2:04 to go. 2-minute warning coming after this play. Jahmyr Gibbs ties Barry Sanders' record of touchdowns before 24 years old. When is Gibbs' birthday?
March.
So he's got plenty of time to break it then.
He's also tied another record for Lions players with the most games with hat-tricks of touchdowns. He's got 3 in this season, which is the most by a Lions player since Cloyce Box in 1952.
Throw towards Jonathan Mingo, incomplete. Nice play by one of the safeties. Daniel Thomas.
Probably Daniel Thomas. We've only got 2 now. We've got Daniel Thomas, we've got Avonte Maddox, and then we're down to putting Rock back there and putting Whiteside in.
Because I'm Nick Whiteside. RJ Graham says, thank you, Martha and Sheeda Ford Hamp, for all the new lines. Amazon is saying, let the Cowboys score here, says Wizard of War. Yeah, no. I don't think so. 3rd down and 10. Force them to score.
Just to point out, you know how we were saying earlier at the start of this quarter, we wanted it just to be a 7-0 quarter to us. It's a 17-11 quarter right now.
I respect it. $1:59 to go, currently in the 2-minute warning, but now we are running the clock. 3rd and 10, $1:59 to go. Dallas go down to 8% chance of postseason with a loss here. Dak takes a snap from shotgun, 4-step drop, under pressure from Hutchinson, incomplete towards Ferguson. 4th down and 10. This is basically their season. When they lose...
the autumn.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you go. Sorry, you go.
I was going to say, when the Cowboys lose this game, they now need to run the table and have Philly go 2-3 to make the postseason by winning the division and then not getting in through wildcard. That's where we're at now.
Yeah.
Fourth and 10 at the 31-yard line. Ball game coming. Dak looking for a throw on 4th down. Sack coming, maybe. No throw. And complete. Flanoy made the catch, and it's a 1st down, is it? They think he's short. We think he's short here. This is going to be a turnover. Ruling under review. Lions could win the game here with a turnover on downs. Inside of 2 minutes, this come from the booth.
Mm-hmm.
He has got the 1st down. Yeah, this is a 1st down. I don't know what they're talking about here. He's contacted beyond the line going backwards, and he goes down there. He got contacted going forward, and that's where his forward progress ends. He's well beyond. Yeah, he's got it. It was a first down. 10-second runoff accepted. 141. Dallas keep 2 timeouts in their pocket. RJ Graham says, Fraser played good. Lost 1 block I saw. I want more Fraser. Yeah. I think he was good. 2 false starts, he'll clean up. I think that's a good call. I think he got to the line to gain. Dak asked for it. Under pressure from Hutchinson. Tries to get some room. Throws. Good throw to counter Turpin. And Amik, get him out of bounds. Don't go for the fumble. Why are we caring about this right now? Look, I'm sorry, Amik, but at this point, we don't need to turn the ball over. We just need to make sure they don't score. 38-yard line of Detroit now. Dak asking for it. Changes the play. Now gets it. Going for it all. No. Short throw and complete. There's a flag. Ferguson with the catch.
They're probably going to start DPI and Anzalone or something stupid.
DPI on Amik on Ferguson. And Anzalone was holding him to hell. First and 10. Takes the snap. Oh, Mohammed has him. What a play by Mohammed. Beating Terrence Steele off right tackle. Mohammed's been fantastic tonight. Timeout by Dallas. Great attack with the inside arm to get the offside win. And then finishes Prescott off, who almost lost the ball. 1:18 to go, 2nd and 16. At Detroit's 29. Lions bring 4. Dak, throw over the middle. Oh, pick! DJ Reed steals it away, and that is ball game. DJ Reed has needed that.
Little confidence booster.
And Dallas's hopes are all but over this season. RIP, don't miss you, goodbye, fuck off. Someone said they want a revenge for last year. No fucking chance, lads. Bye-bye. Great finish by DJ Reed.
Kneel downs.
Shank says, big move for this team now, sometime after Hill. Yeah, the Lions get 10 days off here. Big. Big Airy says, where has this Mohammed been? I mean, frankly, his whole career has been average at best. He was amazing to start the season. He went off the boil.
Where's this Mohammed been? Unfortunately, sitting on the fucking bench because they prefer to play Lee McNeil on the edge.
Legit. Kneel downs are here. This is ball game. I'm going to update the stats just before we do officially go final.
We've scored something like 91 points against the Cowboys in our last 2 meetings against them.
All right.
Yep, it's final.
That is it. Score. As the game goes final, Lions win 44-30. Goff 25 for 34, 309, a touchdown and a pick. David Montgomery lead the team on the ground, 6-6 for a touchdown, 6 for 60 and a touchdown. Jameer Gibbs was also 12 for 43, 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then through the air he was 7 of 7 for 77. Jameson Williams led the team through the air with 7 of 9 for 96. The touchdown through the air was scored by Isaac Teslar, 2 of 3 for 20 yards and a touchdown. For the Cowboys, Prescott was 31 of 47, 376, a touchdown and 2 picks. Javonte Williams, 17 for 67 and a touchdown, and CeeDee Lamb, 6 of 8 for 121. Ryan Flournoy was 9 for 13 for 115 and a touchdown. Dallas did have 3 fumbles, of which they lost 1 to Brian Branch. The fumble was by Jake Ferguson, forced by Jack Campbell. In terms of defensive plays, the Lions led by Jack Campbell with 12. We have 5 sacks today, 3 by Al-Qadim Mohammed, 1 by Ali McNeil, 1 by Jack Campbell, and 1 other TFL was by Derek Barnes. For Dallas, they were led jointly by Bland and Overshown with 7 tackles each. They had 1 sack, that was by James Houston, and 4 TFLs. The extra 3 were by Bland, Izaraku, and Odligizua. 2 interceptions by Detroit, 1 by Barnes to start the second half, 1 by DJ Reed to end it. The Lions were excellent on kick returns with 8 for 261, including Tom Kennedy, Ash, get this, 3 for 120, an average of 40, but a long of only 42, meaning that his long was basically the average, which is spectacular. Otherwise, in kicks, Aubrey was 5 of 5 in field goals, 1 of 1 in extra points. Bates was 3 of 3 in field goals, 5 of 5 in extra points. Watts, the block wasn't credited to him?
It should be.
So, according to ESPN, we are 3 of 3 on field goals. By Bates, 3 of 4 total. Weird.
Interesting.
And then Anger, his 1 punt was for 62 yards. Fox was 2 for 84. Ash, a fairly complete performance by the Lions. They gave us a slight cause for concern at some point. We were outdone in terms of first downs, 25 to 20. In terms of third downs, we have 3 of 8. They were 6 for 15. They were fourth down, 2 of 2. They ran 76 plays to our 57. They won the time of possession battle 31 to 29. But at the end of the day, we were in control and we maintained it throughout.
Exactly. And it's what we needed. We need to carry this momentum now for the next couple of weeks. And next, as we keep saying, next week against the Rams, all's definitely not going to be a gimme. Like this game wasn't, but if we can carry this in, this kind of mentality, hopefully not be too banked up on the back end with Branch and Thomas Harper and that, we should have a good chance of continuing to continue Minion, because as long as we make it to the dance, anything can happen. Just ask Eli Manning and the Giants.
The thing is, the reason I started to despair is we hadn't seen this Lions on offense for a long time. It's not just the explosive plays, it's the down-to-down stuff. David Montgomery going for a good amount of yards on pretty much every carry he had was fantastic.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra, J-Mo, other guys getting in there in terms of the passing game. The offensive line giving off plenty of time to throw despite Dallas being one of the best pressure teams in the NFL on defense. Everything looked good tonight. And so when you go up against a team like the Rams, who are also really good at giving you pressure in your face, this gives me confidence that we can go into that game and be competitive. It means we have a chance to win that game. And if we beat the Rams, everything is possible for us.
Yeah, anything's on the table, exactly.
Stuff to be positive about. We'll talk about it on the recap show tomorrow night. Ash, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Nah.
Thank you for the stream, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Ash, enjoy your sleep. Everybody, we'll see you tomorrow night for the recap show. We are 8-5, and we're still alive. Let's go, Lions. One pride.
One pride.